What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Dallas Mavericks fans, welcome here too. As the San Antonio Spurs home trip is over, as they go all the way to Dallas to play the Mavericks, Mavericks have handled this quite well the past, the whole Luka Doncic era, I believe. So this will be a tough one. No Wemby tonight, no Devin Vassell. We're going to be leaning heavily on Stephon Castle, I presume, and I'm hoping he goes off tonight and maybe we pull out a Spurs win somehow. So let me make the chat a little bigger so I can see it. I just realized that we had a little shrinkage there. There we go. Now we can see everything fine. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. And maybe the Spurs can find a win somehow. Keith, good evening to you. We do need a win. It would be nice. I want to stay 500. That's kind of where I'd like us to be this year. Cowboy X Factor. Well, Wemby hurt his knee yesterday. He ran into Anthony Davis. So I'm not surprised he's out. Daniel Barry, good evening. Isabel, bonjour tout le monde.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Mavs have lost the past few close games. They've lost to the Jazz, too. Ernie, good evening. It's good to see that your girlfriend got better. No, she's still a little sick.
I'm still sick, but I'm hanging in.
Anthony Bartons with the $5 super chat says, here at the American Airlines Center, sitting at section 333.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. Good evening, Humberto. Brandon, Wemby banged up his knee yesterday.
He and AD collided like...
When worlds collide! Maybe not. Go Spurs go. WZH. Ryan, good evening to you. Go Spurs go. Free J. Hope we get a win here. Yeah, she's been sick a while, Kevin X
Thank
Factor.
you. You guys are so sweet.
She actually shouldn't be here right now. And no, it's not a
No, it's okay.
subject,
It's okay. I was supposed to be in South Carolina doing a Spartan
Ultra
weekend. I would have done the Ultra today, the Super and the Sprint tomorrow, but not with pneumonia.
Ultra is 30 miles?
30 plus.
30 plus. Trey Jones is back. I thought you said he was out on the ESPN injury report.
No, it said he was probable.
Oh, he is probable. David, should you...
They may have put a little pressure on him to come back tonight, needing him with everybody else out.
Should I call the police?
This is Sparta.
No. SJ, I hope we got this. William, you know what?
Thank you.
Apparently you're not supposed to say that Spartan races, but I definitely had that in my head saying, this is Sparta! I mean, how can you not? Good evening, Greg. Says, good evening, Richard, the Lionhearted, Miss TSR, the Fair, and the... Well, you probably don't know everybody that's here, so we got to get everybody introduced. TSR, Miss TSR, Headband Grogu, running the scoreboard, and rocking the sexiest headband on all of YouTube by far. Look at that thing. Now we got little Mikey, who of course is a Ninja Turtle. Who you got?
I got Groot, Baby Groot, and of course, the one, the only, Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
And up back, hanging out, we got Baby Coyote, who's going to give us a good luck boop for the game, as he always does. Boop! And Slothy, which is, well, he's a sloth, but Miss TSR's had him for a long time, so he's joining the family too, and boop, he's giving his own boop. And they're best buddies.
We are best buddies. They travel together.
They do. Collins in, Wemby out, J Money, I heard. That's
not awesome. That's
JT, I hope we get the win. The Medicare guy says, hello TSR, Miss TSR, hope you feel better, Miss TSR. Let's go Spurs. Let's have Castle have a huge game.
That would be amazing.
Christopher, I hope we take this one. Animal, good evening to you. No Wemby, no Vassell. No problem, maybe?
We'll see what happens. It'll be exciting.
Brandon DeFran, group.
Aww.
Borgathon, Wemby's out because of that knee collision yesterday, and precautionary rest for Devin Vassell because of him coming back from that foot surgery. So he's probably not going to play back-to-back tomorrow. Leonidas in the last game of the 300 took place in 480 BC, and we still revere it, and rightly so. Quite incredible, really. What jersey? Ernie, she's rocking Stephon Castle again. The thing's starting to smell a little bit. But
no, it's not. Stop it.
Actually, it's a DeJounte Murray jersey we got for $10.
Stop it. I pre-ordered it as soon as it came out.
Mr. Z, what's going on? Vixa Timmer, good evening to you. Kyrie versus Castle. Ooh, that should be fun to watch. That's going to be... Actually, Castle's going to be on either Kyrie or Doncic probably most of the game. So that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be very tough. Yes, Trench and Trey Jones is back.
Collins. The answer, Cowboy X Factor, is Collins. I'm sorry.
Rico Suave. Good Mello. Good evening to you. Omar, what's going on? Yes, Wemby and Vassell. Greg says, by the way, you missed my subtle message last night. I told you it was my twin sister's birthday and you wished her a happy birthday, but it was for her.
Oh, that's
What's me?
We did miss that. I'm so sorry. Greg, happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday, man.
Thank you for spending your evening with us on your birthday.
Listen, not to make excuses, but there's a lot going on in my head between calling the game, doing the scoreboard and clock, and talking to you guys. It's very frantic. Plus, she's here too, so I'm sorry I missed that. That's a good subtle message.
I missed that too. I'm so sorry, Greg.
Dave, go Spurs go from Australia. And yes, Stephen Quintana, she is wearing a Castle jersey.
I am wearing a Castle jersey.
Bonjour, William Juby and Cowboy Factor. Bonjour, Rich and Miss TSR. Bonjour.
Oh, Isabel. Bonjour.
You know, Christopher, Zach Edey's been playing well. I would take him over Zach Collins as a backup center, for sure.
I mean, I would take Baby Groot over Zach Collins as a backup center. So
Steven Z, hello. Good evening to you. William Juby sells out. I think it's precautionary. Just resting his foot. Ernie, the Lakers game, I rewatched that offensive foul on Chris Paul. Would it have changed the game? Maybe not. But the fact that a 200-pound Chris Paul bumped into a 255-pound Anthony Davis, and Davis fell over the way he did, I thought that call was questionable.
At best.
That's
not how you described it earlier.
it was a winnable game, and even though we lost, it's something to build on because we're not there. We were missing players, and we're missing Jeremy Sohan. We're missing a starter. We're missing our coach. We're missing our backup point guard at the time. So it's a start. And yes, Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer, no doubt. He is clearly not the same player he was 10 years ago. LeBron James somehow, for the most part, is the same player he was 10 years ago. Defensively, yes, it's night and day. He does not play defense really anymore. But offensively, he's still doing the same things on the court. And he had his fourth triple-double in a row last night. He's 39 or 40, and his fourth triple-double, that is just ridiculous.
That is.
That couch is getting the couch is crowded.
The couch is very crowded.
You know what I was thinking of doing Cowboy X Factor? 5 Lug Racing, good evening, thank you for stopping in, is when we get to 25,000 subscribers, which we will, maybe not this year, we're like 200-ish away, but when we have the anniversary stream, I might just bring everybody up. Bring Butthead back, Baby Eli, Little Kermie, who else is there? Lego Batman. So the couch is going to be full.
I am hoping to be overseas for that. Which will free up some space on the couch.
Mikey, and not this Mikey, but Mikey in the chat, the Spurs game is on NBA TV tonight. I'm hoping it's not blacked out for you guys. It shouldn't be. Beantown Breakdown, good evening. Said TSR, I got to coach my brother in his jiu-jitsu tournament this afternoon. I don't know why I'm talking to you at Mikey, but I am. Won all 3 matches, 2 submissions, and a decision to win his division, and first in his class. 2 matches were over in under 90 seconds. Nice.
Wow, that's awesome, Bobby.
So, is your brother going to transition to mixed martial arts, or strictly jiu-jitsu? Son of Scar, Vassell is out too. Vassell and Wemby. I'm still calling the game.
It's going to be something. Something will happen.
Steven, LeBron has I know people are suggesting that maybe he's taking extra vitamins, but I also see the dude's work ethic, and I'd like to think he's not. I would like to think he's not. I'd like to think the best of people.
Probably got the best team in sports trainers, management.
He is getting the best legit vitamins, best protein, the best everything. The guy is a legit billionaire.
Yeah, like he is sparing absolutely no expense to keep his body in top condition.
25,000 subs, Smalson equals TSR Avengers Endgame. Well, the Endgame, William, really would be 1 million. I don't know if that's possible on this type of channel, and that's not a knock to you guys, not a knock to us, but I see other sports content creators, the biggest ones for us independent live streamers is probably the Sports Sphere, unless somebody else is out there, and they hit 275, which is a huge accomplishment. But hitting 1 million, especially when the biggest driver of their channel is the Golden State Warriors, who while they're good now, when Steph Curry retires, you got to think that's going to affect that team substantially. I don't know what the cap is for channels like this. Maybe they'll get to 500,000 soon, maybe 1 million, I don't know. As a primarily only Spurs content creator, who knows? You never know. It takes one video to blow up, and then next thing you know, you have a huge channel. So who knows? I prefer quality over quantity, and I think we definitely have the quantity.
Okay, I apologize. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but the checking in from Bermuda.
Well, Franklin, you can say.
Franklin, I can say.
So I would go Franklin, the guy.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, Stephon Castle, Zach Collins, Julian Champagny, Harrison Barnes for the Spurs. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively II, Maxi Kleber, and Klay Thompson are the starters for the
Those are
Mavericks.
2 very different starting lineups.
I mean, yeah.
Aw.
It's blocked out in San Antonio?
Oh, that sucks.
That's weird. It's on NBA TV, though. Machine 78, good evening.
Hey.
It's pronounced David. Nice, David. That's a good one. Robbie says, for the next draft, should the Spurs go for a 3D wing or versatile center? I mean, if we get a top 3 pick, it's going to be Flag or Bailey or there's one other name. And Wemby's out with a right knee contusion. That seems legit. Him and AD did crash hard yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, he was on the ground for a bit. AD was definitely limping after that. That was a legit crash.
Yes, Sirski, Brizzy, Three Beards, good evening to you. Hector, good evening. Oh, this moved all out of the way.
Well.
Are we good? On the court? I feel like we're missing somebody. Thompson. Oh, no, everybody's there.
You got everybody.
Players are on the court.
We're missing quite a few people, but...
And away we go. By the way, can I just say before I forget, that Mike Tyson fight with Jake Paul was awful last night. She didn't watch it. I did.
I went to bed. I'm sorry, guys. It was way too late for me.
It was absolutely terrible. Tyson looked okay in the first round and was a punching bag for the next 7. I can't believe I stayed up for that. The girls' fight before that was phenomenal. Totally disagree with the decision. I think the other girl won. Her Carrera or whatever her name is. Amanda something. Serrera. Stefan Castle with the ball. Pull up Jay. Off the rim, no good. Cleaver with the rebound.
There is a request to show the game.
Roy Garza, what's going on? We got, okay, we'll show the game.
Sucker!
Klay Thompson with a pull-up J, and it is good. Roy, good evening to you. The Texan Spurs asked for the game, and he got it. It's blocked in San Antonio. That is stupid.
I don't understand.
Serrano, yes, she won. She definitely won. Plus, the other girl had a point deduction.
For the headbutting, right?
Yeah. There was a couple had more than one. That was multiple. That's the cut I showed you. She
yeah. That was that turnover you missed right there.
Spurs with a miss. Doncic back the other way, gets the Lively in the paint. It's 4-0. Wemby's knee. Alexis, go Spurs, go. Collins for 3, nope. Kleber with the rebound. I just repeated the announcer.
Yeah, you did.
But I mean, it was Kleber with the rebound. Klay, headman power from the free throw line. Swish. Oh, boy.
Oh, y'all. It could be a long night.
Well, I've already told her, I'm going to tell you guys, if, and I'm hoping not, but if this turns into a blowout, I'm going to check out at the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter to go watch the U.S.C. Chris Paul, pull up Jay, no good. I'm trying to be optimistic, but being without Wemby, we know this team is substantially worse. Doncic versus Collins, that's not good. Shoots a 3, misses a 3. Offensive rebound for the Mavericks, and a Klay Thompson 3 is no good. Can we get a bucket? Bless you.
Thank you.
Trenchant, I have 2 services I use to watch the Spurs. I use the NBA League Pass, which I get every year, and then I purchase Sling on and off so I can stream the games on ESPN and TNT. Sling's a decent deal. The problem is there's always a pretty big delay. And Collins with a turnover. Good
no
grief.
politics in the chat, by the way. I saw that.
Oh, yeah, no politics, guys. Come on. We know that's not what we do here. Free to talk anything NBA, Spurs,
sports.
Giants suck, Cowboys suck. But let's keep it sports. Castle, nice pass to Barnes. Barnes in the paint, gets fouled. Maybe we're gonna get 2 free throws.
If it's really bad, we'll start talking movies, music.
Josh would put $100 on Stipe for poops and giggles. He's the main event tonight.
Okay.
Last night would be like watching George Gervin going one-on-one with Cooper Flag. Yeah, it was. Ken's 5 is showing the game. For those of you in the chat, Ken's 5 has it in the San Antonio area. 2 free throws for Barnes.
Oh, he's going to stick with jiu-jitsu.
He missed the first one. Getting his purple boats. Oh, okay.
That's really cool.
All right. I swear I saw her soul flubber out, then back in.
Oh, during the fight last night?
We got a point. We have 1 point, guys.
I mean, you got to start somewhere.
Motivation matters. It's a knee contusion from last night. The Spurs, thankfully, don't play again until Tuesday. So I have 2 nights off, too. So he should be, I'm thinking, good to go by then. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Turnaround jumper is good by Derek Lively. It's 8-1. Nope, no Giant short. Cowboy X Factor. Unless there's news that Daniel Jones is getting benched, then yeah, I'll do a Giant short, which I think he might. The Giants suck. Barnes in the paint. Throws it in and out. Gets his own offensive rebound after the tip from Collins. CP3 for 3. All right, there we go. Come on, guys. Netflix stock is going to have a huge drop in subscribers after a lot of people subscribe to that.
Yeah. But there will be a number of people who forget to unsubscribe, and that's what they're counting on.
Kyrie for 3. No good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's Spurs ball. All right. Dragon evening. We were looking for Mike Tyson punch out and got Mike Tyson butt out. Yes, I saw his ASS too.
Yeah, he did come in and he was like, I just saw Mike Tyson's butt. I was in bed and he was like, you won't believe what I saw.
For those of you that don't know, Tyson was doing an interview. He was just wearing like a jock support, whatever. And then he turned around and something in the back. We got full Tyson butt.
Full Tyson ass.
Collins for 3. Oh, no. I'm going to be saying Collins for 3 a lot tonight, guys.
Probably be followed by that oh no a lot too.
Doncic in the paint, goes for a reverse layup and maybe hit the bottom of the rim. It's Spurs ball. Barnes out to CP3. Nice pass to Champagne. Wide open all day and missed the open 3. You can't miss those. We get the offensive rebound. Castle falls up with a 3. No good.
Ugh, we got not a lot going in.
Are we like 1 of 5 from 3 already?
At least.
Bobby had no legs. He looked like a 58-year-old man. Which he is.
He is a 58-year-old man.
He should not have been fighting. Absolutely not. And all that fight convinced me last night is if Jake Paul fights any type of legit heavyweight in boxing, he's going to get his ASS absolutely destroyed. Mike Tyson brunch out. Gotta wear your protection. He took one of them. Oh, what do you do?
Oh, did LeBron say that about Castle?
Brizzy, I didn't know that, but I like when I'm seeing that stuff on Castle.
Everybody knows I love the man.
This game is as boring as my ex in bed.
Oh,
wow, Jamaican.
How do you really feel?
Oh, okay, B-Town. Accidentally delete a message. Spurs ball, Stephon Castle. Over to Barnes for 3. In and out. Who almost died last year? KSH. Bronny James, I know, almost had an issue. Doncic for 3. Timeout, Mitch Johnson.
Yeah, he's got to settle these guys down.
Jake Paul is everywhere. He actually bagged my groceries at H-E-B. Oh, Joshua Burns. He's the Jamaican. Dusty Rhodes. He's the American Dream. Are you singing an old WWF theme song? I think
Glad you knew that because I had no idea what you were doing right there.
Not at all.
Nope.
Andy.
Oh.
I got you.
That is the first request for him this evening of what I expect will be many.
Whoop. There's the captain. Should the Spurs win? Make it so. High five. Bald head boop.
Oh, honey. I do
Collins is a lost cause. Now, you know what? I want to address that Cowboy X Factor. A lot of people said it was Dusty Rhodes. A lot of people were lagging on Netflix. It worked fine for me last night. There was one spot in the 3rd or 4th round where it got fuzzy for 5 seconds. Otherwise, we had Netflix on all night. There was no problem.
Yeah, we had no issues.
Hard left turn. Bassey should play. I would think he's backing up Collins tonight. Woohoo. Oh, is Engage one of his things?
Yes, Engage. Yes. You've used it.
Oh, did I? Oh.
Yeah.
Cowboy Expert. That's Jean-Luc Picard.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard.
Star Trek The Next Generation.
And Picard.
Jamaican, I mean, that was a tough game last night, possibly. TSR, we're narrowing out a wedding date, thinking last week in September, first week of October 2025. We'll definitely send you guys an invite. Wow.
Awesome.
We'll
I'm so excited for you, Bobby.
B.O. Fennick said, was that Pop? No. Pop actually has more hair. You know, I'm curious to see how Trey Jones plays. We've seen him once this year.
Yeah.
Wemby's in the chat. Is Wemby's injury serious? Will he be back soon? Wemby, why are you talking in the 3rd person? No, it doesn't sound like it's in...
It sounds like it was just a bit of a collision and he needs a couple of days to rest.
My Netflix got super pixelated a lot.
Oh, ooh. Wow.
I wonder if it depends on where you are, but also what your connection is. Like, I have 500 fiber optic. I wonder if some people with, like, cable had more issues, or, I mean, nobody's using dial-up. Or certain parts of the country maybe were having issues. Looks like Leonard Hofstadter.
Ryan, that's so amazing.
I don't know who that is.
From The Big Bang Theory?
Never seen it.
Oh, wow.
Salvador, watching from Portugal. Got into basketball last season and now support the Spurs and watch every match because of you guys. All the best from Portugal. Awesome,
Where in Portugal are you? I was there earlier this year. I had the best time.
Coyote's right there. We introduced him. Cowboys Factor.
He's hanging out with Slothy.
And we introduced Groger earlier. Wampback Doodle, good evening.
I think we all want Castle to go for 50s night.
Wampback Doodle, I've said around 35 to 40 wins. Collins in the paint, off the glass. All right.
That's good.
He scored.
In the middle of like 4 guys, he managed to get it in.
That's... Oh, Mike had a health scare. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, Miss TSR, you're getting him on TBBT, The Big Bang Theory. And Collins with a steal, playing to me. Hey, Trey Jones is in the game. Welcome back, Trey. We'll see if there's any rust on him. He's running point right now. Over to Castle for 3.
It's good. That's
By the
my
way,
boy.
I briefly mentioned it in the video today. If you haven't watched it, check it out because it's a good video.
It's a great video.
Devin Vassell and Kelvin Johnson, when they're on the court together, are combined like minus 75. Like the Spurs are just playing awful basketball with them. Kelvin is not a good defender, although he's going to get credit for that steal. Castle on the fast break, although Dallas is back in transition. And Barnes with a bad turnover. But the Spurs are, Devin's not playing very good defense either. Now a turnover by the Mavericks.
Can you go back up to Cowboy X Factors? Comment. It's right above the fire.
Oh, there's a slot too? No way. I see why Miss TSR tells TSR Sports that there are too many plushies on the couch.
Okay. Thank you.
Patrick,
Thank
I
you
hope so.
very, very much.
The War Rookies just keep the spurnovers down. San Antonio Hotspur, good evening to you.
Ooh, I saw pineapple. Woo!
Castle with the ball in the paint. And alley-oop to Collins. And Collins with the touch. We tied it up.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't have that on my bingo card.
I'm telling you guys, and I addressed it in the video today. If you haven't watched it, seriously, check it out. But we talk about Castle being a starter or staying a star in this team. Could he be our starting point guard before the end of the year? Trey Jones playing hot potato with Kelvin Johnson.
Yeah, they really were.
Tosses it to Barnes, almost turned it over. To Collins, Collins in the paint. Goes for the dunk, doesn't get it, does get fouled. Going on for 2. We can take our first lead. Yes, you can, Beantown. Yes, you can. By the way, I know you were, Bobby, I saw your post, retiring pretty much from YouTube. Totally get it. Getting married, probably going to start a family at some point. The time's not going to be there. So props to you for all the work you've put in over the years. The friends you've made, including myself, which is awesome to make a friend off a streaming platform. And I've already told him, I'm telling you guys, I don't stream Yankees games on here. But I would definitely do a Yankees-Red Sox game next year and hang out with Bobby for a night.
Yeah, definitely. Joe, Monty Python all day.
Miguel, good morning from the PH. Castle's shooting was so overblown. Like how bad he shoots? Yasirski, I haven't. She's never seen Friends.
True story.
Or Seinfeld.
True story.
Think about that. Kyrie against Castle. Gets by him. Layup. Yeah. Castle's going to have his hands full.
Yeah, he is.
I've seen Benny Hill. Kelvin down the other end throws a quick up off the glass. No good. And it's Mavs ball. 4.5 minutes roughly to go. All tied up at 13. Kyrie with a quick pull-up 3. No good. Oh my God! What?
Just
Daniel Gafford had the ball in the paint, and Kelvin and Zach just dropped off him, and he turned around and nobody was there. I think he was shocked. Just him in the bucket.
I think so too. The look on his face was like, "Where is everybody?"
That should be on Shacked and a Fool.
That should be on Shacked and a Fool, which we still need to watch, by the way.
Trey Jones for 3. Yes, we're gonna watch Shacked and a Fool tomorrow, I guess.
Sure.
The Spurs, I hear, are on there twice. No spoilers on what we're on there for. I'd rather just find out. But we're going to actually record reactions for that and probably upload them each as a YouTube short. Oh, that's an offense foul. Or is that a block on Trey? I have seen Dexter the original series, all 8 episodes. I tried watching whatever the new one was, and I just couldn't get into it.
Trey is back, yes.
Hello, Hugo. Good evening to you, and hello to anybody who may have missed in the chat. Saw somebody said, I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Well, Bobby, look at you.
Big Bang Theory is on its second offshoot.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're up by a point.
It had good, the show about Sheldon being a kid, and then they did a spinoff of that.
Gafford with a buck in the paint. Bassey is in the game, so we have a Charles Bassey sighting tonight. No surprise.
I think it's George and Mandy's first. I don't know. I didn't watch
Haslett
it.
gets it to Bassey over to Trey Jones for 3. A little short. Kyrie with the rebound. I know Saul from Breaking Bad, Morgathon. I haven't seen the TV show.
I watched a couple episodes. I had trouble getting into it.
Kyrie in the paint, and alley-oop, and it's thrown down by Daniel Gafford. And Gafford is, we're making him look like an MVP.
Yeah, we are.
Miss TSR, how the heck have you never seen Friends?
Yeah, he asks me that all the time. I don't know. I just didn't.
She's like, I don't want to watch a show that's popular. I'm like, well, watch it now. You got HBO Max.
I have no desire to.
It's a great show.
I'm sure it is. I just...
We were on a break! The people that know.
Yeah, you've told me about that.
Trey and Paul could be next year, and Cass could be next. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Mr. Z's never seen Friends either. Neither is Andy Who. Too vanilla? The Sports Critic, good evening. Amir, how happy are you that it's guaranteed the Giants will not lose next week? Nice dragon. Pivot! I get the reference. That was a big couch.
Oh, is Keldon our most tradable player? That's an excellent question.
So here's the thing. He's playing horrible right now. Which playing
means
horrible.
There's not a
he
lot
has
of
no
value.
trade value.
Yeah.
I feel like Shaq and a fool. Lombardo and Ron Jamo. KSH, enjoy it. He's a transponder. That's not even a word. Miss Chenandler Bong. Daniel Jones might be benched. I know he might, Sports Critic. He's awful. Didn't Arskimo play with the Spurs? You think he did before I became a fan, like way back in the day. Even my kid used that on a break line in real life. Friends is huge in France. No kidding.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I have all 10 seasons on DVD. Twice. I have my original set, which I bought in 2002 or 3 when the series was getting wrapped up, or 4, whatever it was. And some of the DVDs, for whatever reasons, just stopped playing. And like a year and a half ago, my buddy Steve shows up, and he's got a new little box set of all the Friends DVDs. Like, you said they weren't working, so I found this cheap for you. So here. I'm like, all right.
Christopher, Wemby had a big collision with AD last night, and they both kind of went down for a bit. So his knee's a little sore, and they're giving him some rest.
Michael Chandler, I'm concerned about the pop news, too.
Is there new pop news?
Just the original news, like what we're not getting any updates.
Yeah.
Aloha Federal Flavix. Didn't the Mannies convince Giants manage to draft Daniel Jones in the first place? William Julia, I have not heard that. Why? It was a terrible pick. I actually showed her today as I was talking about reactions to Daniel Jones being drafted. My reaction is no longer around. I pulled it down because I swear it a lot, and I do occasionally swear on the channel, but that was an F-fest, and I just wanted to pull that off the channel. But I pulled up The Entertainer Talking Sports, and Bad Dog Sports went also ape you-know-what during that, and Bad Dog still has it up, so I showed her that, and I was like, so this is legit anger with something happening with your team. I haven't gotten that angry with the Spurs. I hope I never have to get that angry.
Yeah.
It would be... I think the only way that I would have gotten that angry, we are back into regulation, by the way, is if we somehow passed on Wemby last year. Then I would have absolutely lost it. I would have sworn that. I would have. There's no way I would have. Champagne for 3 with the shot clock expiring. Good!
And I think on that note, everybody should heed what Keith says and spike that like.
Yes! Pop, what's it look like? Show them. I got mad at Marco Bellinelli, did I?
I feel like every time you say his name, I think you're mad, but...
Gafford gets blocked by Besson!
That was a hell of a block.
Oh, he can block some shots. Trey Jones chucks it out to Kelman for 3. Bassey with the offense. His 3-point shot is dead, guys. It is awful. Champagne for 3. His isn't.
I made that comment to Rich. I don't know if it was...
Well, Michael Chandler, I was not on YouTube. TSR Sports was not around when the Kawhi Leonard trade happened. Otherwise, yes, that would have been rage-fueled. That's a miss by the Mavericks. Spurs on a fast break. Blake Wesley, layup. Timeout Mavericks.
So I was actually saying to Rich, I think it was earlier today, that I think that maybe Keldon, did all that work on his own body and maybe it threw his mechanics off for his three, because it has just been a disaster.
Willie, good evening to you. Go Spurs, go to everybody.
Yeah.
By the way, if you'd like to be an official member and sponsor at TSR Sports, the way to do it is hit the thumbs up. That's something that we've started on the channel recently, and I kind of like that. I know she likes it. I
love it.
I don't have it in me to ask for money. I never will. But asking for a thumbs up, I have no problem with. I'm like, you know what? If you want to be a sponsor and a member, that's the cost, the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. His three was never good, but
it was better than this.
Yeah, it's worse.
Wesley is fast AF. Yes,
I
he's
so fast.
Well, I'm gonna pull up Kelvin. That's SJ. Yes, David. I don't want your thumbs.
Like, don't send them to us.
Just
click the button.
We already got 100, and you know what?
That's awesome. You guys are so amazing.
I didn't expect a good turnout tonight.
No.
We've all said Wemby's out, but it's appreciate you. What was I looking up? Oh, Kellen.
I love that you guys come from all over. I love how often you come to watch the games with us.
Okay, Kelvin's three-point shooting in his career from year one to now. 59%, extremely small sample size. Take that with a grain of salt. 33%, just under 40 in his third year. 33%, 35-ish, 27.
Oof.
The guy that shot .398 in year three, that's the guy we need. 40% helps this team substantially. 27% is killing us. I shoot better than that. Thank you, Mud Guy. Said we're amazing.
Aww.
Yeah, he's dropped substantially. And thank you, SJ.
Who's dropped substantially?
Kelman's three-point shooting disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get that much worse in the offseason.
I have no idea.
Speaking West, Kelman with the ball, gets to Blake. Blake's going to flap the baseline, gets it to Champagny. Champagny will reset the offense out to Kelman. Kelman's going to start to drive, gets in the paint, throws up an awkward shot, but gets fouled. And that's what I like seeing Kelman doing. Drawing contact.
Yeah, drawing the foul,
getting
for
to the
sure.
line. Attack Luka on offense, absolutely. The foul wasn't on Luka, but attacking. Corey, good. What's up? Hello from KC. Long time Spurs fan. Jared, good evening to you. Kelman should scream when he shoots threes. Ah! Would that work? Let's throw it up and... You're right, by the way. I can see my arms on the OBS, and my arms are bigger than that.
Your arms.
She watched an old video of me where I was leaner, and I thought I was in better shape, but she mentioned my arms were much bigger.
No, your arms are.
Makes them both. Doing good, Jared. U.S. says, Rick and Miss TSR, we are working to get a new arena for the Spurs here in San Antonio, hopefully in the next couple years. Would you make the flight on San Antonio for a game in the new arena? Yes, eventually I would want to go to Texas again. For sure.
I will say, I have only been to San Antonio once. I had a fabulous time.
Now do Marshall with the jumper, and I think I heard we were on a run until he made that bucket. A 10-0 run, maybe? Bassey would have pulled up Jay. Nope. It was only like a 5-foot shot, but that's... Ooh, nice bounce pass and a finish by... Who the hell's that?
Yep, that guy.
I don't know who that is in the Mavericks. Well, Quentin Grimes. Champagny. Fakes a three, passes it over to Wesley. Wesley calling for pick and roll with Bassey. 10 on the shot clock. Gets a pick, gets the roll, flies into the paint. And turns the ball over.
Turns it right over.
And then the Mavericks turn it over. Are we going to get the ball back with 4 on the shot clock? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Not so many Frenchies in the house tonight, it seems.
It is very early in the morning over there.
No Wemby. And early in the morning, Isabel. I mean, there's the Spurs fans. There's the Wemby only fans, and there's no criticism to either, but some people might just not be interested in the Spurs when Wemby's not playing. It happens, right? I imagine Mitch should be converted to Spurs fans. Chris Paul with an off-balance three with the shot clock expiring. That was
that was awful.
Yes, Wemby's got a contusion on his knee. From WWE Royal Rumble, part of the business. Well, I don't see much. Did I go to the Alamo?
I went to the Alamo.
I did. I went with actually somebody. I went with somebody that watches us on the channel.
Did you really? That's cool.
Yeah. We met up. We had lunch, and then we went to the Alamo. And Bassey would have fouled on Doncic. Apples and bananas. Greetings from San Antonio. They're in the basement.
There's no basement.
There's no basement in the Alamo. I know which movie that is.
What did I do when I was there? I went to the Japanese tea gardens. I went to the botanical gardens.
Chicken noodle. That's why he's out.
I did the river cruise downtown.
Ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Mavericks. 7 on the shot clock.
I was actually there for our Spartan race.
Who's this Sam person you keep talking about? Sam.
Sam Antonio?
San Antonio? Turnover by the Mavericks. Spurs can hold. And they should take a lead in the second quarter, which I did not expect if I'm being transparent.
Listen, I'd
Quite
love
hard,
to see
guys.
them fighting.
Champagne, not going to get the 3 off. It was
No.
an air ball anyway.
But that's
All right.
26-23 in the favor of the Spurs. That is
Playing some
unexpected.
defense. Playing some defense.
Unexpected. I like it.
Juan, I remember going to Freddy's, I think that's called. I want to say Freddy's, where I had a milkshake and a burger courtesy of Roy Garza. He hooked me up and gave me free food.
You talked about that milkshake.
That milkshake was...
You loved that milkshake.
Yes, I didn't think I would, and it was good.
Yeah. I've heard about that milkshake many times.
I don't remember anywhere else. I'm sorry. I went to a local restaurant, which I can't remember for the life of me. That was 2 years ago.
Oh, honey, there was a foul.
Are they checking to see if Penny was fouled? Oh, he's fouled a point. Is Penny going to get 3 free throws?
That'd be awesome.
Does he get 3 free throws if the shot doesn't come up there? All right. All right, so once Freddy's good. Nice. Probably was a Mexican restaurant. I went to also like a chain restaurant just for something familiar. I don't remember. I really don't remember, guys. It's only 2 years, but a lot's happened in those 2 years. Champagne's gonna get 3 free throws. He pulled a Luka on Luka. Nice, Steph.
Wow.
We got free throws
Foul
coming
stands.
up. Dante, go Spurs, go to you.
Oh, Jared, that's so exciting.
Nice. Wemby's out, Octane. Knee contusion. That's a tough break. We must be listening to the Mavericks announcers. We
are.
There's a basement at the Alamo. It's how Spurs memorabilia is smuggled across the border. I did go to SeaWorld, Joshua. Yeah, okay. Champagne missed the first one. Sorry, but you all got to lose so I can hit this parlay. 2,100.
No offense to you, 2,100, but no.
Pecan pie shake from Burger Boy is a San Antonio classic. Tito, that sounds interesting.
I am not a huge pecan pie fan.
I like pecan pies.
Do you?
It. Yeah. Carterized and still have 8 fingers. Zip code? What? Willie, I agree. So they shouldn't be able to get a shot off. Whoops. Why didn't I?
Oh,
there we go. Bro, I saw a red one. I didn't like it that much. You guys seen it? Red one.
Oh, that's that new movie with
Oh, the Christmas movie. Dwayne Johnson and
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Yeah, I'm good.
I'll watch it when it comes out on streaming.
Franklin, yes, they can. Win girlfriend. She actually watches and interacts with you and the game.
Oh, I love that.
She
Chicken
likes
noodle. That's
basketball.
awesome.
Gosh, my arms do feel good.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I know I've been working out.
He's been working out. Trust me.
I've created my own like little mini Spartan workouts in my basement, where I have a circular basement. So I run a lap, and then I have 2 pallets. So I'm doing stairs on the pallets while carrying. They're only 2 5-pound weights, so I'm carrying 10 pounds. But I do the stairs, then I run a lap. Then I'll do push-ups off the 2 pallets, which means I'm the raised push-ups. Run a lap, then I'll do reverse, working the triceps. And then I'll lift weights, and then I'll keep doing different exercises, and then run a lap. The hardest thing I'm doing right now is I'll just carry it's a 65-pound weight, which doesn't sound like much, but I have it like this, and I'm just holding it. I just walk around my basement and keep walk around in circles. And if you haven't held a 65-pound weight or any type of substantial weight on your shoulder, it gets heavy, and I can't rest it on my shoulder because it's metal. It hurts, so I have to I'm physically holding it slightly above my shoulder while just walking around, and it gets really heavy fast.
So, yes, the game is on NBA TV.
Yes.
And also, he has offered to let me put a spear practice in the backyard. Not sure how his neighbors would feel about that, but I'm not ruling it out for next year.
Abel says the Spurs hairdo starting 5 is Jones, Bassey, Castle, Vassell, and Sohan. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
What man? Sorry, I'm late. Jeremiah hit a 3. Defensively, he got cooked on one play by Kyrie, which is going to happen.
Oh, put a bundled up towel on your shoulder. That's an idea.
Oh, it's not a bad idea. But you know what? I find I'm getting more of a workout by constantly holding the weight. B-ball goes Spurs go. Why is Miss TSR smiling when you say I'm hurt?
I'm not smiling because he's hurt. I'm smiling because he is made himself a mini Spartan workout, and that just warms my heart.
It's a good workout. This is an all-star hair team.
This is an all-star hair team.
Are we competing this year? I don't want to be a mid-team and get a low draft pick rather than be bad and get an... We're going to be mid-Kokoshibo. I think 35 to 40 wins seems about where we're going to be. It's tough to really predict with the Spurs because we haven't been 100% all year. Devin Vassell was out for the start of the year. Trey Jones went out in game 1. Jeremy Sohan's been out and is going to be out for an extended period of time. Pop is out. With this team at full strength, we're probably a 500 team. And a block by Bassey and Doncic. Suck it, Doncic. He wanted the foul. Not going to get it. Go complain to another ref. Go complain to your girlfriend. Who's an NBA ref, I believe. Bassey in the paint. And he's going to pull it out. 10 on the shot clock.
Let Chris Paul reset the offense.
Mamu sighting.
Mamu.
CP3 in the paint. Over to Wesley. Wesley's going to take off. The runner is good.
That's good.
We're up by 7. Biggest lead of the game.
I did not see this coming.
Tuasabi, they're looking good. Luka getting smoked, only 3 points. Well, it's...
Would we ever do a live stream for a UConn game?
I mean...
It's okay to say no.
Thing is, just a random UConn game, if you're going to stream games, you got to stream almost all of them. And it wouldn't make sense to do just one random UConn game. Unless it was the championship and we're free. Champagne for 3!
Yeah, but then you're going to have there's a ton of people who already stream that stuff.
Pistons fan with the Mamu. Fire.
Aww.
Mamu time. We are playing solid defense. And that's the key to winning. Does UConn have a basketball program? Oh my God, that was
funny,
long.
William Juby.
Luka Doncic.
Very funny.
Is the pineapple single tonight? Yes, Isabel. Only one pineapple.
Only one pineapple.
Castle's in. Not at the moment. Devin Vassell out for the... he's resting his foot. Champagne over to Mamu. Mamu's going to launch a long 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Jaden Hardy. And it is Mavs. Well, a lot of headbands for the Mavericks.
There are.
We got a lot of headband power. Groger would approve. Doncic one-on-one with Paul. He's got a huge size advantage. Said he defers, passes it out. 3-point attempts, no good. And the rebound's going to fall to the hands of the Mavericks. Klay Thompson now with the ball, 10 on the shot clock. Spins around, pull up Jay. Nice job.
Let's be fair, though. None of them look as good in their headband as Grogu.
Facts. Good game. What's going on? What is UConn? 2100.
Y'all need to stop with that. I know you're just teasing me, but...
Not gonna lie, Bassey's been slinging that D. CP3 for 3, no good. Loose ball falls in the hands of Julian Champagne. You have 10 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Champagne's gonna drive, gets into the paint, throws up a wild shot, but gets fouled. Attack the rim, young man. Attack the rim. No, it's all good if you guys joke around. John Luganini, you can get a happy birthday for turning 19. Absolutely.
Oh, happy birthday.
You're going to get, for all of you that have had a birthday this weekend, how about a happy birthday boop? Did I just knock down Slothy?
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Boop. That was a super boop. You want to boop him too? Banks is showing up. There's a... Okay.
Sloths move very slowly.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I was trying to make sure I didn't knock over the camera.
Champagne at the line for 2. Spurs up by 3.
No, guys, I can take the ribbing about UConn for sure, but
you know what?
Just know that I know what you're doing.
The Pistons finally are winning some games, which has to feel
incredible.
Good. Glenn, what's up? A Mavs fan. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I love when other teams' fans come in.
This looks a little upset. There we go. It's probably still a little off, but that's okay.
It's okay.
Champagne, second free throw, good.
What is it, Kemba Walker?
Kemba Walker.
Funny. Y'all got jokes.
He's one of the top 5 players out of UConn to make the NBA. Ray Allen, I think, is still number one.
Ray Allen is number one.
Doncic in the paint, back rim, no good. Zach with the rebound, and CP3 will get it up to Mamu. Mamu gets it up the court quick, drops it off to nobody. Finally back to CP3. I thought he was going to pass it, and he didn't. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Chris Paul, a little this way and that way. Gets it over to Collins for a three. Oh,
that was an air ball. Weren't we just talking the other day about Collins' percentage being a lot better lately?
Yeah, well, that's a miss for the Mavericks.
Not so much now.
Spurs ball, 35-30, 8:45 to go. Spurs are 6 of 17 from 3. The Mavericks are 2 of...
Air ball.
Did he just shoot another air ball?
There might have been a call there.
Oh my God. Collins just missed another 3. I think that's back-to-back air balls.
You know, Mitch's face doesn't change. Whether he's happy or he's angry, he only has that one expression.
The Pistons are 6 and 8.
Wow.
Pistons fans, when did you guys get your 6th win? Like January? I'm not trolling, but it was much later in November.
What my happened?
God. Derek Lively just killed the whole Spurs defense with that dunk.
Oh, wow.
He usually plays good against us.
I hope they show that again.
Some headband power is not like the others. Well, he's wearing a black headband.
Yeah, he doesn't do as well in the black headband as he does in the white headband.
He needs to rock the white headband.
I realize he's matching his jersey, but he needs to knock that off.
Champagny for 3, no good. Collins is... Cavs are 14-0. Are they really?
Oh,
Another alley-oop to Lively, and this one's broken up. We're going to have a foul, and he's going to get 2 shots. The greatest UConn player ever is Stephon Castle just because he got drafted by the Spurs, but I like Rudy Gay. Melissa, yes, Vassell's out. UConn, icon, Nacon, we all con for UConn. What?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
That was a good foul. Can we play Malachi at center? You must be trolling, Albert.
Oh, that was quite the dunk. You're right.
Malachi hasn't played tonight. Yeah, he. Emeka Okafor?
Yeah.
I did not know that's which way. Emo Collins with the hair balls.
Indeed, who you crack me up.
Missed the first free throw. Second free throw. That one's good. What's going on with Kyrie? I don't know. What is going on with him? He's out? Bassey's so underrated, but Collins is terrible. Let's please trade him. Sir, I don't know if we can get anything for him. Who made that 3? Mamu. I was looking at the chat. How about?
What?
I said who made that 3. You said nothing.
Sorry, I was spacing out for a second there.
Right. Co-host you are.
Sorry.
You're looking right at the TV.
I know, but you know with the pneumonia, the meds sometimes wear off and I'm a little woo.
Missed 3. Doncic with the putback. Good. I wouldn't mind Clint Capella as a backup. M-Easy, I agree. Their loyalty to Collins is because they're paying him.
I saw something in the chat about Maya Moore or Brianna Stewart. What was the question? If it was who is my favorite female player to come out of UConn, it would be Diana Taurasi.
Collins is going to drive into the paint. Turnaround little jumper is no good. He's missing a lot of shots tonight.
Yeah.
Wing girlfriend is turning into an L.
Aww.
Lively gets blocked by Champagne. He gets it back and puts up a reverse dunk.
There's a call on.
They're going to call a jump ball. No, they're calling jump ball. I don't think that should have been a jump ball. That was just a blocked shot. I actually disagree with this. I want to see the replay. Blocks it. Why is that a jump ball?
It's a really good question.
Champagne's asking for the jump ball. It was a clean block.
It was clean. Yeah, that was definitely clean.
Best UConn of all time, Rekha Lobo.
Excellent choice. I'm still going with Taurasi.
Trade Collins for Ben Simmons and buy out Simmons, and that way you can make it. Simmons has a huge contract. Isn't he making like 30 or 35 million this year? No, I don't want that. Didn't release the ball. Is out the rule is Michael Chandler?
What is this boy band thing that is currently happening on the screen?
I actually don't know the rule, and I'm ashamed to admit, but I'm going to be transparent with you guys. So if you block a shot and they didn't release it, is it automatically a jump ball? Lord Zach is buns. $37 million for Ben Simmons. I'd rather have Richard Simmons.
Maya Moore is excellent.
Anthony, yes, I agree. We're in a timeout while the officials take a look at it.
I'm not really sure what this boy band thing happening on my screen. It's freaking me out a little.
I would pay to watch you and Miss TSR arm wrestle.
He's stronger than I am.
It's gonna be a
but
massive...
I cheat.
The problem we'd have too is her arms are seemingly shorter, so either So I would have to probably be like this to start, which I'm gonna be.
Here, wait, put your arm up next to mine. No, this one, just so we can.
Yeah. So
yeah, he's got a hand on me.
Yeah, my arm looks massive next to yours.
Well,
so
yeah.
I would have to have my arm crooked to start, which means I'm going to lose all the leverage. Oh, they're doing.
It's just, yeah.
Is it the Backstreet Boys?
I want it that way. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why. It's clearly also sponsored by Chick-fil-A. I don't understand what they have shown. Like,
wait, I want it that way. Is that Chick-fil-A's motto?
I have no idea.
I'm 6'4" Nate Dogg. Close. You're very close. 6'4". I'm 6'5" with shoes.
I'm 5'2" with shoes. Also 5'2" without shoes.
Mitch Johnson low-key looks like he might be Pop's successor based on the amount of the time Spurs front office invested in him if you read his resume. Really?
Oh, that's interesting. I might have to look at that later.
Joel Embiid's first 2 games, 13 and 20.
Ooh.
No, that's Brooklyn 99 mean? I want it that way? Nate, I'll take your word on that. I have no idea. Appreciate y'all being here tonight on a Saturday night. A Saturday night. I just can't wait. I got a day. Let the good old rock and roll come along and then. Anybody remember that?
You're right.
SATURDAY. Hi.
You're very cute.
Is anybody? I'm reaching maybe. Somebody in this chat knows that song. I guarantee it. I'm 6'2" when no one else 6'2" is around. Jump ball is won by the Mavericks. 38-35, 3-point game. And a good Spurs are playing tough tonight. And then you've got
They're showing a lot of heart.
Kyrie, Clay, and Doncic. And we got Zach Collins. Bay City Rollers. Road trip. Yeah. Bubblegum song from the 70s.
Castle gets it up to Collins and something weird just happened.
He missed the dunk, but he was fouled. Rich, your 6th win was in January. They had 6 wins in January.
Yeah. Actually, they're doing much better than last year.
Joshua, we're close in age, so he knows the song. Brian knows the song. I love that song. I think it's a fun little... It's not my normal the way I normally sing Saul 77, so it's... I'm old as it.
All right. First one's good.
All right, so Switchblade's lunch. So he started with the Spurs back in 15, so he's been there a while. 210, Wemby's out with a knee contusion. Him and Anthony Davis banged knees last night.
Oh, yeah, they did.
He went down, went to the locker room briefly. No shock that he's out tonight. Spurs being precautionary on the back-to-back. We don't play again until Tuesday. I want to be out there. But they don't play again until Tuesday. I imagine he'll be good to go.
Second one is good.
There you go. Do I think Blake or Malachi need to be traded?
For what?
They have minimal trade value. What are we going to get? A second-round pick? Fallon Collins. If I could take Blake's defense and speed with Malachi's occasionally solid 3-level scoring, we have a very good player off the bench. The problem is they both have severe deficiencies in their games. Blake can't shoot to save his life, and Malachi's defense is some of the worst in the NBA. They're both liabilities, respectively, on one end of the floor. And when Malachi Branham's offense is not working, now he's a liability on both ends of the floor. When Blake can't score in the paint, which is the one place he can score in, he's a liability on offense. He's usually not a liability on defense. He sometimes has his ups and downs, but I don't see either one of them being long-term Spurs. Especially with all the draft picks we have next year and over the next few years, they're going to get replaced.
So many. Oh, how are we doing on the likes?
I don't know. I'm going to say we have 124. 142. I have that
That's
backwards.
amazing.
Thank you, guys. That's great for a Saturday night.
That's amazing, guys.
My nose is itchy.
Your nose is itchy.
Yeah, looks like I'm picking it, but it's just itching. Keldon with the ball. 6 on the shot clock, out to Trey Jones. Jones been kind of quiet tonight.
All right, shot clock running low.
Jones pull-up J is an air ball. Jones did hit a 3 earlier.
He did. Plus, he has excellent shoes.
You look like my shoes a little bit. Just saying. Kyrie with the ball now, one-on-one with Keldon. Oh, boy. Pull-up J. Keldon cannot defend Kyrie Irving, by the way.
No. Nor did we expect that he would be able to.
Collins to the G League. Can they send him to the G League at this point?
I don't think so.
Right. Can you get grandfathered in to the point where you can't go to the G League?
Isn't Nunez playing overseas this year? So
zero chance he plays this year.
Zero chance this year, but next year.
Possibly. Castle drives the paint, gets the contact. No foul, but makes the bucket. And he's a big...
I love my pineapple.
He's 6'6", 215. He's not a small dude.
And he's not afraid to throw his body around.
Not afraid to draw contact either.
No, he has no fear.
And a bad pass by Kyrie is going to be a turnover. Spurs ball. Trey throws it right to Kyrie Irving.
Oh.
That was a bonehead pass. Is that an and one?
Oh, dear. So that gives if it's an and one, then they can tie it up.
Terrible pass by Trey Jones.
Yeah.
And apparently fouled him too. That was not a good possession for Trey Jones.
Bear's very upset about this turn of events. He's coming to inspect what's going on.
Bad foul by Trey. Bad pass by Trey. That was all ugly by Trey.
Yeah, well, there's the rust we were talking about.
Hey, well, I don't know why Malachi's not playing. Backcourt of Castle and Jones. Yep, we decided to say no to perimeter shooting. The Mavs are on a 4-game losing streak. Missed a free throw. Keldon skies for the rebound. I did not know the Mavs were losing. Grieco, that was very sloppy. I'm glad he's back, but that was a horrible 5 seconds for Trey Jones.
Bear's very disappointed.
You know what? Pop would have benched him for that. Trey serves it up on a tray.
Play? There isn't exactly a
Castle
lot
goes
on
back
the
door
bench.
and loses it out of bounds. That's turnover.
Hey, Bubba. No.
The Mavs have a losing record?
No. Stay on this side of my leg, please.
Coda Bear, I have no idea. Let's ask Groot. He's our official...
You want to ask Groot?
Groot. Will Luka have over 24 points? I am Groot. All right, there you go. Good answer. Keldon gets into the paint down the other one in transition, scores a layup after a miss by the Mavs or maybe a turnover. I don't know. I was Grooting right there.
Hey, puppy.
3-point game, 44-41 the Spurs. Oh, Keldon gets absolutely run over or does the flop of all flops. It's a bucket for Daniel Gafford in the paint. Castle's just going to launch a long three. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like the shot clock at 21 and you just run up and launch a three, especially when you're not a very good three-point shooter as of yet.
No, I'd like to see him make a play.
Yeah, attack the rim. You've been very good at it. Kyrie one-on-one with Castle, pulls up for Jay over him.
And there goes the lead.
Yeah.
44-45, Dallas.
We should keep attacking the basket. Mavs are 5-7.
We should keep attacking the basket.
They have their big three, though, lights out. I'm surprised they have a losing record. Whack Collins with the ball, gets to the Castle. Castle's going to drive in the paint. Passes it out to Barnes for three.
It's good.
There you go,
There's
Harrison.
the lead back.
All right. Greg Danny, you're welcome. Game is not on in Austin.
That's such a bummer.
I feel it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it helps the channel, but I don't like helping the channel because you guys can't watch it.
I don't understand why everything is blacked out for you guys. That just sucks.
Gafford won another bucket in the paint. We're making him look like an all-star. Keldon's going to drive in the paint, puts his head down, passes it out to Barnes for another three. I think that may have been blocked. That looked way short. I think that was partially blocked.
You think so?
Yeah. Mavericks ball. Drive to the paint, and the layup is going to roll off the rim for Najee Marshall. Spurs ball. Trey Jones will bring it up. Trey starts attack, gets into the paint, throws up a layup. That gets blocked. Zach Collins with the rebound.
3 guys, right? Yeah, they just took the ball right from him.
Yep. Marshall in the paint, jumper good, and the Mavs take the lead back, and we're going to have a timeout by Mitch Johnson. Klingon for Collins, sure. I did call him Black Collins, Gabriel.
I would take Klingon all day long.
Patrick, I technically have a Chris Paul jersey from the front. 2 of them, for that matter. I don't care about my Bucks no more. I'll see you next year. Oh. It's because a $20 a month FanDuel-owned local channel owns the rights to those games. Really? Tech difficulties an awesome local station, but I'm watching NBA TV on YouTube. There you go.
Okay.
Chris Paul is playing tonight, 1300. By the way, anybody new to the channel, this is a sports channel. We primarily cover the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to try to stream I'm about to sneeze. Stream every game live. Do news videos. We did one today. I'm going to try to do more of a little on the regular. I've noticed I've been a little light on the news, but that's probably because we started a second channel about 6 weeks ago. Or I guess I started a second channel 7 weeks ago, but now I'm kind of getting comfortable with that. That should leave more time for Spurs content. And it's also, with the Giants playing too, been a little busy with that. The Giant turning by. So I was like, you know, I want to start getting more Spurs content up. Thank you, Andy.
Isabel Klingon also came from UConn.
He did.
And he is playing real well.
Should Bill Gates liberate Microsoft Word so you wouldn't have to continue paying for a subscription to access your old files? David, I haven't heard of that. I don't know what that is.
I don't know anything about that either.
David, I got your tweet. I have not heard from Blue Panda as of yet. So we did a giveaway last night, a Wemby Pop.
It's cute.
The channel Blue Panda came in first with the answer. David Arad came in second, and Blue Panda... David, that was you on the Twitter, right? I assume that was you. I mean, it was your name. I have not heard from the dude, and it was weird because he won, and then he just kind of pieced out. And I haven't heard from him via email. I mean, I want to get him his gift, but at some point you got to say, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 48
Energy,
hours
okay.
is good.
Yes,
Jean-Luc would be just fine if Donovan Klingon came to the Spurs.
Oh, Klingon. Well, let's ask him. Should we trade for Donovan Klingon via Zach Collins? Engage.
Make it so.
Is that a good move? High five. Head boop. JL's just kind of enjoying the camera. Yeah. Picard just, rubbing his chin, thinking, Spurs are down by 2. Who's going to win tonight? Yeah, all right, stop soaking up the camera. The Trailers have $1 million. Well, they have DeAndre Ayton, don't they? We're not getting Klingon. I mean, they didn't draft him 8th overall to trade him already.
And I did get the actual Star Trek joke, but
J Money, I saw Yaka Pro's been playing well lately. Joey, honestly, Dick Cheney, that's Jean-Luc Picard, David.
This is Captain.
Do you not see the Star Trek emblem?
Check the insignia right
Hello,
here.
Bueller. Star Trek, buddy. I actually have no idea what the other guy looks like. I have no idea, but I guess he looks like that. He's just probably goofing around. Well played, sir. If he looks like that, I don't know. Castle's going to drive to the paint. Throws it up. No good. Total brick city. Got to the paint. Good move, but could not finish. Doncic is wide open in three-point land. He's going to take the 3. He's going to miss the 3. Gafford gets the rebound away from Kellen. Out to Doncic for another 3.
And that one's good.
Second chance opportunities.
Yeah, you got to convert that stuff.
52-47. Barnes out to Kellen. Kellen's going to drive and pump the brakes with 12 on the shot clock. Nope, he's driving again. Gets himself in some trouble. Throws up a tough shot off the glass. No good. Spurs,
yeah, they just need to hold it together. We don't want the wheels to fall off.
I don't like Doncic being... Oh, Doncic just got hurt. Kyrie for 3. Doncic twisted his ankle, but he's staying in the game.
He's staying, but he's thumping a little.
Barnes in the paint, misses the layup. A fight for the board, and nice hustle by Bassey. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Spurs down by 8, though. CP3 with the ball right now. Yeah, I guess Doncic is okay. He's not limping anymore.
It's good.
Tough fadeaway.
That was a nice shot.
I low-key now hate Kyrie. Right now, Switchblade. Jam Wicks in the chat. Good evening, Jam.
Castle stole.
Castle steal. I don't think Collins has any trade value. And Castle turns it over. Now it's going to roll on the ground. Keldon picks up the loose ball. Throws up off the glass. Goaltend. I think it's made goaltend on Daniel Gafford. Yes, it is. On the Keldon shot. Dude, you know that? Yes, I did know that. You found that out recently? Oh, Joshua, I've known that for decades.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You knew that. Michael Myers mask is a William Shatner mask painted white. You didn't know that?
I don't think I knew that.
What? I'll have to show you that during halftime. Somebody remind me. You remind me.
I'm going to forget.
I won't forget. I totally
It is on your shirt.
Doncic for 3, no good. Yeah, I'm wearing... Miss TSR got me a horror movie inspired shirt. I've seen every one of these movies. I own, I think, 7 of them I said out of 10.
I thought it was 9.
It's definitely not 9. Or it could be 9. I don't own Halloween 2. I know that's on here. CP3 drives at Doncic and is going to get the contact and the foul. Let's see. I own Halloween. Don't own Halloween 2. I own Friday 13th 6, Nightmare 4, Phantasm 2, Evil Dead, Reanimator, The Thing, Nightmare 1, and Pumpkinhead. All right, I do own 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I remember we went through this last night when I gave you
Underrated movie. If you haven't seen it, Pumpkinhead.
I saw your belly.
You are in sync with YouTube TV. Nice! John Carpenter's a good rabbit hole. I love They Live, for the record. Shot clock is off. CP3. Out in three-point land. Zips it over to Harrison Barnes for a 3. No good. Well, we're down 4 at half. Not terrible.
That could be a lot worse. That could definitely be a lot worse.
The end of the second quarter was a little rough, but it's a close game. Considering we're missing The Thing, is she won't watch The Thing.
I won't watch it. I won't watch
movie.
horror movies.
She
they give me nightmares. Is it? Deadliest Warrior? You tried to show me.
I tried showing the Deadliest Warrior.
Weeks.
I showed her the first episode of Deadliest Warrior I ever saw because I used to love that show. Still do, really. And it was Vlad the Impaler versus.
Oh God, it was awful.
Who wrote The Art of War?
Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu. Vlad the Impaler versus Sun Tzu. She watched
I think I made it through 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was in the other room hiding under the covers.
Pumpkinhead, yes, and Lance Henriksen, absolutely. I hate being down for a crybaby Luca. Let's get to the Shatner mask in the halftime stats. Because she did not know that. I didn't know that. Now, I'm a big horror movie guy. I used to read Fangoria. Anybody remember Fangoria? The horror magazine back in the 80s and 90s and I guess 2000s. I kind of stopped in the late 90s. Halloween mask. I guess I'll put in 1978. Yep, Halloween mask. Where's it good? So that's William Shatner, and they painted it white.
I don't see it, but okay.
You don't see it?
No.
That's his face. It's definitely him. I mean, that's in horror movie land. That is definitely a known fact. It's a William Shatner mask.
Okay.
But these are all replicas, so I'm wondering if the original probably looks. This is actually from the movie. They may have cut the eyes a little bit.
I don't see it, but okay.
It's him though.
So what about halftime stats?
Yeah, let's do the halftime stats.
Let's do the halftime stats.
Halftime! Is tonight a cup game? I don't think it is.
This whole cup
I
thing
saw an article.
is just irritating to me.
So I always read the Spurs grades for next game. I saw the Lakers grades on a site, just looked at, and they were talking about the Lakers are undefeated in the prestigious cup, the NBA Cup. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I find that just irritating.
Yeah, you won it, but come on. All right, so the Spurs outscored the Mavericks 28-23 in the first quarter. The second quarter collapse was real tonight, too. 32-23, 51-50, 55-51. Let's look at the Mavericks first. Kleber with 0. All right, nice game. Derek Lively with 7. Kyrie Irving with 11. Luka Doncic with 11. And Klay Thompson with 6. Off the bench from the Mavericks, PJ Washington with 0. Najee Marshall 4. Daniel Gafford with 10. We've made him look good out there. Mm-hmm. Quentin Grimes with 2. And Jaden Hardy with 4. The Mavs are shooting 4 of 13 from beyond the arc, 31%. They do have 9 turnovers as far as the Spurs. We're actually winning a turnover war, 6. We're 8 of 24 from beyond the arc, so we're shooting better from 3, less turnovers, but our 2-point shooting sucks. Because the overall field goal percentage for the Mavericks is 52%. Mm-hmm. They are 20 of 33 from 2-point land. The Spurs are shooting 36% from the field. They are 8 of 8. We've made 8 of 20. We've made 8 2-pointers. Wow. We've taken more 3-pointers than 2-pointers. We are getting to the line, though. We're 11 of 13. The Mavs are 3 of 5. As far as the individual stats for our Spurs, Zach Collins is Zach Collins. He's got 8 points, but he's 2 of 7 from the field. 0 for 4 from 3. So remember that good 3-point percentage he had? Yeah. And he's bringing it
out
down
the
tonight.
window.
Julian Champagnie has been very solid tonight. All his shots are 3s, but he's 3 of 5. He's leading the team with 13 points. Harrison Barnes is not playing well. 4 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Chris Paul, 5 points. And
we're going to need a lot more to Castle than 5 points.
Chris Paul has 0 assists.
That's not good.
0. Stephon Castle has 5 points, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 boards, 1 turnover. He's 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from the arc. We do need some better shooting from him. And I don't know why Chris Paul has 0 assists, but I guess we're doing more of a team passing thing, which is technically Spurs basketball. Off the bench, Sandro Mamakhelishvili with 3 points, Kelvin Johnson with 6, but another rough shooting night. He's 2 of 6 from the field. He is credited with 3 steals, though. Charles Bassey with a donut. Trey Jones, in his return, slow night, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, does have 3 assists. And Blake Wesley played 7 minutes, had 4 points, hit both his shots. Wow. Barnes, Paul, and Castle, minus 12, minus 11, minus 10.
That's tough to see.
Bench guys, Johnson, Bassey, Jones, and Wesley, plus 5, plus 2, plus 5, plus 8. So the bench is actually doing better than the starting lineup when it comes to outscoring the Mavericks. Our bench is doing better. Our starting lineup, though, is struggling against their starting lineup. But it happens. It's a good game. I mean, I did not expect it to be close.
I didn't expect it to be this close.
When I heard Wemby's out, when I heard Vassell's out, I was like, oh boy.
I'm just hoping that my concern is that they have a lot more depth than we have tonight, and we're just going to run out of steam.
Well, we're young, though. Hey, how about a Go Spurs Go? All right, let's see what I missed in the chat. TSR, you worried about a sophomore slump from Wemby? No.
No. Not even a little bit.
0 assists because nobody can make a bucket. That's fair. Paradox, Kyrie, 3.5 assists. 1 more for my... Oh, 1 more for your parlay. Okay. They say the cup was created to make the regular season more compelling. Yet I speculate it's really about gambling. Ooh.
Oh, that's an interesting theory.
LJ, good evening to you. Points in the paint, 14. We have 14 points. Yeah, well, I mean, no Wemby. Bobby says middle finger that pointless cup. I watched New Nightmare back in 1994. I'm still traumatized. I'm more of a BZ movie fan. Old stuff like The Village of the Damned 1960. Oh, okay, way back. Wes Craven's New Nightmare? That gave you nightmares? Interesting. Would I trade Vassell for prime Vince Carter? Yeah. You're talking about a multi-time All-Star, a slam dunk champion that would bring in eyeballs? Yes, I would take prime Vince Carter over current Dem Vassell. Sorry to Dem Vassell fans, but I mean, let's keep it real. I'm trying to get her to watch that with me, Isabel. From Dusk Till Dawn by Robert Rodriguez. You said you would.
Did I?
That was a George Clooney movie.
Okay, yes.
No spoilers on that one. That's a good movie, Isabel. That's easily my favorite George Clooney performance and movie. Do I like old Hammer Christopher Lee Dracula movies? Not really. So it's a mix for me on horror movies. The old stuff, I don't like the really bad special effects. But then when we get to modern horror movies of the last 10 to 20 years, I don't like the CGI effects. I think we had a really great happy medium in the late 70s, the 80s, and 90s with practical effects, the Tom Savini effects in the George Romero movies. They were extremely realistic. They were, and I mean, a lot of times they were using animal parts or stuff from the deli for it to be guts, but I mean, there's something just... There's a gravity there with practical effects that's just not there with CGI, especially CGI blood. For as far as CGI has come, a squib, which is usually just a little condom filled with a packet of blood and a very, very tiny explosive that, pops to make it like somebody's getting shot, still looks a million times better than CGI blood squibs, which clearly look fake. They look horrible to this day. It sucks. Asia, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Ashtray, did you put Wemby on scoring tonight? Because he's not playing. He's out. He's got a knee contusion.
His scoring is going to be 0.
David, yes, old horrors. So, cleverness, Jaws. They didn't show the shark till halfway through the movie.
Jaws is a good movie.
And it scared the crap out of people.
Yeah.
But good evening, Asia. Thank you for stopping in.
Hey, Asia.
Squibs were great.
I hope you're doing okay there, Asia.
Well, I think I have seen 1 or 2 of those movies.
Of which?
Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Poltergeist made a big impression on me as a child, particularly because I had stuff to clean my room. Josh, you know the scene that messed me up as a kid is the dude that was looking in the mirror and pulled off his face.
I don't need to know about any of this.
Those movies rated PG. He just starts ripping his face off. It was gross, but great. I'm going to say it again because I think my thing got lost. What? Got lost? Who? What's up? Green Room. I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. The Fly Road Trip is a great movie. I assume you're talking about the remake in the 80s with Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. I will not ask her to watch that. It's not scary. It's gross. It's just gross.
I'm good.
It's a body horror movie.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because he starts turning into a fly, but it's not like, oh gosh, what's the old white guy's name? Vincent Price. It's not where it's a guy walking around in a suit with a fly head. Like you actually see, like they really show some nasty stuff in that movie.
No, I'm good. I don't need to see that.
Okay. Rich fitness question for you.
Ooh.
What do you do to keep yourself loose prior to loose to and after weightlifting? Stretch, William. I just stretch.
When you get to our age, stretching becomes increasingly important.
Yes. Maggots in the stuff.
Yuck.
Oh yes, okay. That scene, Joshua, grossed me absolutely out as a kid. So if you guys haven't seen The Fly, there's a scene where it's not the first one. So flies use their vomit to help them digest things. So in this movie, his vomit's acidic. So he pukes on a guy's hand and it melts, which was a cool effect. But what really got me is the next scene where he pukes on the guy's ankle and then slowly removes his foot from his leg, and it was just that one really got me. People are coming in the chat like, what the hell are they talking about?
It's halftime.
Cutest couple over 25. We are
definitely over 25.
But The Fly is a great remake. And that's when remakes were done right. Hollywood's remaking a lot of movies, and I love movies. My original goal was actually to be an independent, low-budget filmmaker on YouTube, and that didn't quite pan out. Unless you saw some of the stuff I did today.
I love some of the stuff you've done.
Well, I had a series called... is it Brave Wilderness with Coyote Peterson? I did Daring Wilderness with Hyena Peterson, and it...
Oh, so funny.
And it's terrible.
So funny.
But we're going to be a movie maker, and when I look at the remakes from the 80s, like The Thing, which it's a remake, but it's the same but completely different than the original. The Blob, The Fly. Like, they took those movies to the next level. It was a remake in name, but they really changed the movie and did something with it. But then you see straight up remakes where it just brings nothing new, which they're doing a lot today, where it's like, all right, you remade the movie, but it's not better. It's not better in any way. It's actually worse most of the time. Welcome back, Zach and Augustine. And when he breaks the guy, that was a good ouch. Asia, that Tyson fight was terrible. I mean, was I really invested? Whoever won? No. I was kind of rooting for Tyson just to root for. I know he's got a sketchy past, but it seems like he's changed. He certainly seems like a different person from listening to him in interviews and whatever. But I was just going for the old guy, the guy that I watched as a youth. And
you got to see his butt, though.
I did see his butt, unfortunately. He looked like a 58-year-old man out there. He had no business being in the boxing ring. That should prove nobody at that age should be in a boxing ring. It should not happen again. I've not seen that road trip. Rich, we 2-0 in the NBA Cup. And Pistons are 2-0? 10 to midnight. Michael Chandler. I remember that one. 10 to midnight. That's the weird bad guy isn't he always like naked and a serial killer? Brings women into his van and does things. If that's what I'm thinking of. You know what? I have not seen the original Psycho in its entirety.
Really? That's surprising.
I've seen scenes. I'm not a big old horror movie guy. So fun with some what? 210 when he needs to fight. Okay, thank you, Brian. Jake Paul needs to fight somebody. He can't keep fighting washed-up UFC fighters. I mean, he can, but he's fighting guys past their prime from the UFC who are not boxers that are trained for mixed martial arts, which boxing clearly is not. It's a specialty in one thing, and my takeaway last night is if he fights a legit top 15 heavyweight, he's going to get destroyed. Mm-hmm. He's a big dude, but a real boxer will destroy him. So
I like hand over fist's comment.
Champagne is not the hero we asked for, but the hero we got tonight. Nice.
I think that's fabulous.
Asia, you know what? That women's fight made me angry too. Not because of the fight. Oh, thank you, Brian. All right, I'll definitely check that out.
He'll love that.
The women's fight, the decision was absolute BS. You have, and I don't know their names. There's, white girl and I think she was a Hispanic girl. Serrano. And the girl who won, I forgot to get her name, whatever. Katie versus Serrano. I think those are the names, right? I might be wrong, I might be right, I don't know. But Serrano threw 200 punches more than her, landed 100 punches more than her, so she threw more punches, she landed more punches, and hit at a higher percentage. And Katie had a point deducted for multiple headbutts. Yet she won by decision. What? So the more aggressive fighter, the fighter connected more, and the fighter was not docked a point, lost. And that's the problem with boxing, is I've seen way too many decisions where I'm watching a fight, I have it scored one way, my buddy has it scored one way, the announcers have it scored the same way we do, we're all in unison, and then you hear the decision and they're watching a different fight.
Should put up the third quarter. Looks like they're getting ready to start.
Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano.
That's it, yeah.
Ref said stop hugging your back. Yes, I remember saying, I did remember the Dragon, I do remember that. That was awesome. You're better than that. It makes me sit there and think, is this rigged?
Yeah.
That's what I came away from the girls' fight.
Mm-hmm.
The other big one that I remember is, we're starting the game up, but to finish this thought up, Triple G versus Canelo, the first fight. I had it scored 116, 112, Triple G. I think my buddy had it around there too. They gave the results, and it was like 115, wow, it's a three-pointer by Clay to start us off. 115, 113, Triple G. The other one had it like 114, 114. And I was like, okay. And then Adeline Berg, who is the worst judge in the history of boxing, had it Canelo winning, 118, 112? She was watching a different fight.
Champagne, no good. Headed back down the other way.
That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Okay. He has the ball. He's going to take a shot. He's going to miss the shot. He's going to get fouled by Champagne and go to the line for two.
He's not my favorite.
Tyson walked out like a jobber. Josh, yes, never let go into the hands of the judges, but sometimes I say, F you, Joe Boo. I do it myself. I mean, yes, you can't let go to judges because you don't know what the judges are watching. You don't know if the judges have ulterior motives. I hate to say it, but when you have every person in the arena, every person watching, judging it one way, and then the judge does a complete 180 from where you guys are. Yeah, I'm not a professional judge, but my eyes can certainly tell me what I see on the TV. And then when they give you the stats, Doncic makes one. That's my girlfriend, Johnny Reynolds. That's Miss TSR. She is a Spurs fan by proxy and a huge UConn fan. So
I am a Stefan Castle fan.
Speaking of which,
my meds are not
gets into the
doing
paint
the job this evening
and gets the bucket off the glass.
He
Castle
does.
strong to him indeed. I like to face off with John Travolta and Nick Cage. I also like to face off the sci-fi TV show.
I actually am a Spurs fan now. I enjoy watching them. I like the guys. Obviously, Castle being on the team is huge for me.
We need to get another UConn player.
Oh my god, I would be delighted.
Possible turn. Shot clock expiring and a prayer.
Oh, that's just
Kleber
rude.
throws up a prayer and it goes in. Johnny, girlfriend, not my friend. Castle pump fakes in the paint, throws it up off the glass, no good. Collins with the cleanup, he gets blocked. It's Mavericks ball and they're up by 8. And now a steal by Champagne. No, Champagne! You butterfingers! He steals it and just butterfingers the ball right out of bounds. She would have loved the Spurs back in the day.
Yeah, from everything you've said.
When is the car giveaway? Big Daddy Magic? When we get to 1.5 million subscribers, we'll give away a car. Hot Wheels, probably.
Bear.
Nope. Sorry, pal. 24 more likes to get to 200. Well, what y'all
that's
waiting for?
awesome.
If you want to become an official sponsor of TSR Sports and member, it's free. Just hit the thumbs up, and we'll consider you a member and a friend and a sponsor. Borderline says they're holding me to that. But listen, sure. If we get to 1.5 million subscribers,
Hi, puppy.
Kyrie's going to get fouled by Zach Collins. Yep, only David's going to make 1.4 million accounts. Accolade is the greatest horror show ever. I've never watched it. Asia, she's about 15 minutes away, depending on traffic.
It's not that bad.
Yes, you have, Joshua. 1990 for me. I think you're around the same time period. Kyrie for 3. This is the biggest lead of the game from the Mavericks.
Ugh, I hope the wheels are not falling off, but the third quarter is not usually our friend.
I thought we were playing some good quarters recently.
Yeah.
Kyrie
but if
was
the wheels
14.
are going to fall off, tonight's the night.
Well, I'd rather no wheels fall off. Champagny for 3 from the corner, no good. Offensive rebound, rolls to Chris Paul, and he throws it away.
Oh, sorry, Sloppy.
Now, all right, Josh, that makes sense. I'm 2 years older than you, so I started watching 2 years before you. Blitzkrieg, that's fair. Well, I guess who wouldn't love the Spurs back in the day? Knicks fans, Nets fans, Heat fans. Kyrie for a mile-long 3, no good. Long rebound falls right in the hand of Doncic. Back to Kyrie, pull up in the paint.
It's good.
Oh, boy. This is getting
Yeah.
bad. Victor, I'm hoping just out tonight, Big Daddy Magic. And a knee contusion, we don't play again until Tuesday. I hope he's back Tuesday. I forgot who we play. Well, hello from Rome, Simone.
Oh, hi.
Who I got tonight, Jones or Miocic? So I am going to go watch that. So tonight's recap, we go to the endgame stats, is going to be quick and abbreviated. I'm going right to Hooters to watch UFC with my buddy after this. How do you go against Jones? His only loss is a 12-6 elbow by DQ. DQ by a 12-6 elbow. Otherwise, he's never lost in the octagon. Now, he's had 2 decisions that were questionable. The one against the tall white European guy. Alexander Gustafsson. I thought Gustafsson probably beat him. And then Dominic Reyes, I thought, beat him as well. 3 rounds to 2. Who, by the way, after Reyes lost that fight, he disappeared. It's hard. How can you go against a guy that's never lost? And Miocic barely ever fights. He's usually doing his firefighter stuff.
Yeah, David, I couldn't care less that he's going to Hooters tonight. It makes no difference to me.
She doesn't care.
I
Hooters.
truly could not care less.
Thunder on Tuesday. Thank you.
And I've gone with him a couple of times.
Yeah, she's gone twice. Literally.
Yeah.
Rich, do you think I look like in my 30s? Yes, Glaze and Baking. Trey Jones is back, but Vassell Wemby out.
Yeah.
I go to Hooters for the articles. Hooters just weird to me. Why are people getting horny while they eat? Bordathan, I don't get horny while I eat.
That's hilarious.
I've never gotten horny there. I'll be honest.
No.
Nope.
No.
I go there and get mozzarella sticks and French fries.
And soda.
And
you very rarely drink soda, yeah.
Yeah, I only get soda there. Hang out with my buddy Jeff and watch the fights. I mean, what really prompted me to go there or anywhere is the UFCs now are like $80, maybe more. No way.
Well, because you used to watch them here with Jeff, and you used to stream them, right?
Both Jeffs. I used to do them with Jeff that you know, and then OGR Sports, who retired from YouTube to spend time with his family, which I totally get. It sucks. I deleted our biggest stream because I was like, well, we're not doing UFC content anymore. So I deleted the UFC streams, and I wish I kept them up, but that's when I was making a lot of mistakes with the channel and deleting a lot of content, which don't do that because you're deleting yourself. You're deleting work you did. But also politics came into those videos a lot back then, so that's why I did the restart. But we covered UFC, whichever UFC Khabib fought Conor in, and that was our biggest live stream ever. And it still is to this day. I think it finished with about 205,000 views. It's not on the channel anymore. You can see it. I actually showed her the analytics for the channel, and there's like a huge spike.
There's a huge spike.
It was that
stream.
stream. Pernell with 30. Man, he's really playing well. Well, Asia, knee contusion, out tonight.
But yeah, there's a limited number of places around here where you can actually go and watch UFC. Like, just not a lot of places show it. So go, have fun.
Johnny Reynolds, Any Given Sunday. Last time I was at Shooters, our first name was Bob. Castle in the paint gets blocked. Gets his own miss back. Out to Collins, around to Champagny. Castle's really struggling in the paint tonight. Gets to Collins in the paint. He'll get the layup.
But he's... in the paint, he's ending up with multiple guys on him.
Yes, they are, Joshua. No, Pearl's not coming back.
No.
He'd be a good backup, though. He'd be a fantastic backup. I would take Jakob Pertl over Zach Collins any day. At least he can play defense. Sure, he's limited offense, but Doncic for 3, no good. You know what? Let's make a run here. CP3 for 3.
Swish.
All right.
You know
what? Let's bring Jakob back. I'm on board with that. Doncic in the paint, passes a 2. Trey Jones? Oh, no, it's not Trey Jones. Who is that? That's not a Spur. That's a Mav. I don't know. He passed it to somebody on the Mavs bench. I thought it was Trey Jones at first. I don't know what I was thinking. Collins thought about a 3. Thought better. Good. Get it back to Collins in the paint. A lot of contact. Bucket. No good. Going to line for 2. Thank you, Daniel. Thanks for streaming Actually Mavs game, but they made it hard to watch Mavs games here in Dallas. I'm hearing that a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For Texas sports fans. We hear that a lot from Spurs fans. It's weird it's happening to Mavericks fans too. Jakob, Graydon, Collins, yes.
Oh, J Money. How's my boy Hawkins playing?
Yakomitsu CD. Interesting. I need Clay to get 2 assists, please. I will try. Yes, Johnny Reynolds. I did watch Mike Tyson and Jake Paul last night, and it was awful.
I'm sorry, honey.
I'm sure a lot of you. I'm on the East Coast. That fight didn't start till 12:15 a.m. They milked the crap out of that. Spurs on a run here. Wave Gama, what's going on? Hawkins injured.
What happened to Hawkins? Oh, he tweaked his back the other day. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. My bad. My bad.
Kyrie in the paint. All sorts of contact. Bucket and 1. Some people are saying the fight was rigged last night. I'd like to hope not. Like it was scripted. K what a K. He's not known for his assists. He's known for his scoring. I too live in Dallas, Spurs fan in Dallas, and they make it very hard to catch Mavs games.
That just sucks.
With League Pass, I can't watch the Hornets games because I live in North Carolina. You should be able to watch Charlotte games.
Dumb.
Jen Marvin, evening to you. Yeah, Daniel, it seems like a lot of things have happened with the NBA, and then Amazon Prime's going to show games next year, Spurs games, NBC's back. I don't know.
I hate them showing it on like 10 different platforms. So irritating.
Steven, it felt like an exhibition. It's going to count on his record. Nice move by Castle. Can't finish a jumper. And of course, I did a video on Stefan Castle today.
Yeah, you jinxed him.
And
this is your fault.
Not playing well. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Dallas, 69-60. Pelicans out. Zion, Murray, Hawkins, Alvarado. That's the whole team.
They're decimated.
Borgathon, yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I have seen a lot of people say that they think Paul dodged a layup and 1. That's the second time I've said that and sucks. 1 in the last minute for the Mavericks. That's on Castle, the foul.
Yeah.
They think that Paul went easy on Tyson, that he could have probably knocked him out in the last few rounds and didn't. Maybe. I don't think Paul's a great boxer, but
it sounds like Tyson was exhausted.
Anybody can swing in a stationary object. Dodge it free throw. He missed it. Bassey with the rebound. We got a Charles Bassey sighting, Spurs fans. He back in. Spleen, we do need defense.
Well, tonight we need defense, we need offense, we need all of it.
That Pelicans team's like the G League Pelicans. Chris Paul pull up Jay, no good. Rebound Mavs. We're down by 11. I'm just hoping somebody comes to life here for the Spurs. That 3 is no good by P.J. Washington Jr.
I will say, Chris Paul seems to be moving a little faster this evening.
Castle's going to fly into the paint. Gets back out to CP3. Chris Paul, back to Castle, over to Champagny for 3. Front rim, no good. Long rebound into the hands of Castle. Back to Champagny. Champagny takes into the paint, loses the ball. And now foul on the Spurs.
Feels like that's happening a little more than it should be.
I don't think this is an in-season tournament game, is it? It wasn't. Steven, I don't think that was an exhibition. That was an official boxing match. It was 2-minute rounds. It was 8 rounds. I don't know. Last night felt weird. Tyson he should not have been out there. He should not have been out there. Oh, you're right. Borgathon said it would be the weird court.
Yeah.
Let's surprise everyone and just go for layups. Kyrie's at the line for 2, and we cannot. Oh, my clock is way ahead. We can't let this game get out of hand, and it's on the verge. NBA Cup only on Friday and Tuesday. Thanks, Shima. Okay,
That's what I thought. Okay.
So the game Tuesday night against the Thunder, who are going to be without Chet Holmgren. We're going to be out with him for a long time.
God, I hope he heals up well.
And you know what sucks for the networks is Chet versus Wemby every one of them was a televised game, and now Chet might not play again this year.
No, I think it's unlikely he plays again this year. That
Spurs
is
ball.
A heck of an injury he's
I gotta
got
stop
going
my
there.
clock. I'm way ahead. I'm about 25 seconds ahead still. My bad. Clock issues. Premature clockulation. Kelvin's checked in. He's got the ball right now for the Spurs. Somebody please catch fire for the Spurs. He just traveled. Defensive 3-second violation. All right. You loved the court last night.
Really?
Okay. Respect to your opinion. Hannah Fist is going to be at the Thunder game. Nice.
Wait. What did you love about the court last night?
Dress up as Coyote next game.
Aww.
Rich, quit playing with your clock. I'm sorry, man.
You know, the clock is Grogu's job.
That's true. That's Grogu. He was a little sleepy. Rub my eyes. A little sleepy. Trying to wake up. All right, he's good. He's on it. 11-point game. Miss another turnover. Sure is.
Oh.
And a turnover from the Mavericks. Trying to go fast break. Spurs get back in transition on D. Kelvin's going to take a 3.
No good.
A Kelvin Johnson 3 is a turnover now, guys. It literally is, and I hate saying that. It's just a turnover. Doncic double teamed. Passes it out to Kyrie. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Oh my gosh, Kyrie. Oh, we have a foul.
What?
Gafford,
pushed. Yeah.
That court was fugly. Better colors than last year's court. Clean silver and black colors.
100% think it was better than last year's court.
I have not seen the horrible Rockets court, but I'm hearing some bad things about it. U.S.C's your college team, J-Money? I didn't know that. 4-0? Spurs need one more year of tanking and change the coach. Jonathan, I think the coach may change just because of health.
I think it's unlikely that we don't see a change.
And Mitch has been okay.
Mitch
I don't know
has
if he's
been
the guy.
doing a decent job.
Getting a real chicken. It's done. We lost. Getting a real chicken. Who's your team? When Victor wins MVP, you guys should have a baby. Celtics court is disrespecting KSH. We saw it. That was the green court.
That was the green one. That was hard to look at.
2 free throws are good for the Mavs. 13-point game. We're slowly losing this one. Mike Miguel, his trade value is at an all-time low right now.
Whose trade value?
Kelvin.
Yeah.
Passing the paint, no good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of value there.
He's not scoring this year. His 3-point shot is awful. Doncic for 3, no good. And I hate picking on Kelvin, but I'm finally getting to the point. He's not tradable. And sure, people go, well, we should have traded him 2 years ago. I don't think we'd have got a lot then. Castle draws some contact, throws up the shot, no good, going to the line for 2.
Castle is good at drawing the contact now. I just need him to start making these free throws.
Should have traded him last year. I don't think we would have gotten a lot for him.
I don't think you would have gotten much.
Wasn't the worst shade of green. Could have been puke green. Okay.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be Celtics green then.
Scream your way to the hole. What? Who an idea was it for the all-green court? It looks terrible. Someone should get fired. And Bobby's a Celtics fan. Beantown Breakdown. And
yeah,
he hated the court. Castle at the line for 2.
It's good.
James says, I mean, we're not too bad given that they have Doncic, Kyrie, while we don't have Victor or Vassell. And they have Klay Thompson.
I don't disagree. I think, holding our own in this is not a bad thing.
We don't have Victor Wembanyama, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, or Greg Popovich.
That is...
Think about that.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Trent, that's fair. Gafford with the putback after the miss, and the Mavericks are up by 13. And we need a nice run here. If we go into the fourth quarter down double digits, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I agree.
Castle guarded by Doncic one-on-one. Starts to drive at him and
Ooh.
Lost the dribble.
And he's...
I saw him hit the floor. Not happy about it. Fast break layup down the other end. So good. Kyrie at the putback, and this game is starting to get out of hand finally. Our bigs are so terrible. They literally do nothing. 200 likes and you voice Ernie Johnson. I can't do Ernie Johnson's voice. Kelvin drives in the paint, throws up a high layup. Oh, that's a nice drive.
That was nice.
I think we got to 200. Are we on the way to 200? We're 15 away.
85.
Can we get a 15 thumbs up, my friends?
I think we can get to 200.
I think
I think for sure we can get to 200.
78-65. Ro, I think we trade CP3 by the All-Star break.
I think so.
Doncic gets in the paint, drives, layup. Rich, what, Rich, my boy, Young Castle, he is tough.
Yeah, he is.
Just he's struggling tonight.
Oh, there's...
And alley-oop to Bassi, and it gets broken up. Man, our bigs are terrible. Alley-oop, layup to
that's
Gafford.
how it's done. I feel like the alley was good. It was the oop.
The oop that was bad. Too much alley, not enough oop.
No, the alley was good. It was the oop that didn't make it.
Well, I'm sure somebody could use him as a backup, a playoff team. I don't know who particularly. But this, if we're being honest, with everybody that's out for the Spurs tonight, this is kind of what I thought. They fought hard in the first half, but the third quarter...
At some point, you just run out of steam.
Joshua, let's look up at how Zach Edey is doing. I'll give you a Lillard for Castle. No.
You're not taking Castle.
I don't want Damian Lillard at this point.
Yeah, and you're not taking Castle.
Let's look up Zach Edey. People are talking about him.
Real clear. Y'all ain't taking Castle.
Zach Edey, how are you doing? Zach Edey is 7'4", 305 pounds. He's a
big dude.
Big guy.
Big dude.
First year, he's 22. He's played 13 games for the Grizzlies, starting 9. He's playing 20.5 minutes a game, shooting 62% from the field.
Wow.
66% from 3. Now, that's probably very limited sample size. He's 6 of 9, but he's making the few he's taking.
Yeah.
Shooting 68% from the line. He's averaging 7 rebounds, under 1 assist, under 1 steal. He's under a block shot. He's not even averaging a block as that big of a dude. 11.5 points a game. He is averaging 3.2 fouls in only 20.5 minutes. That's actually pretty high. If we look at his per 36, that's a very high foul rate. His per 36-minute average is 5.7 fouls, which means he's fouling out. But that would be 20 points per game, 12 rebounds, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. So you'd like to see a little more defense from a player that size. But as a rookie, he's probably having one of the better rookie years because a lot of the guys are struggling. I mentioned Tijon Saloon earlier, a player that I wanted. I believe he is absolutely sucking in Charlotte. Let's check that. The 6'6", 207-pound Tijon Saloon, who is only 19, has played in 9 games, 17 minutes a game. He's shooting 25% from the field.
Ooh.
And 22% from 3.
That's not good.
25% from the free throw line.
Oh, from the free throw line?
It's very limited. He's probably taken 4. Yeah, he's 1 of 4, but he's missing from everywhere.
That's not good.
We're in a timeout now. Tijon Saloon is awful. Wow. I know he's young, and I guess you got to think the Hornets are hoping he gets better, but that's a rough start.
That's a rough start.
Again, limited sample size. He's only taken 40 shots this year, but he's no shots, not free throws.
Oh, well.
He's 10 of 40. He's 1 of 4 from free throws, and he's hitting his field goals at the same rate, 1 and 4. He's 10 of 40 from the field. 25% is astonishingly bad. That's atrocious.
Closing in on that 200 likes, guys.
Yeah, we are.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Joshua, right now, it's looking like a good thing we didn't get him.
Yeah.
Yes, Bobby. I think Barnes or Paul would be traded before the deadline.
But you don't think both?
I think they're going to want to keep one bet. Somebody made a good point in the video I did today for the channel. This is getting way out of hand.
Yeah.
That was Gafford with the shot.
19-point game now.
That we need at least one vet on the team, so they keep either. And Barnes is under contract till next year. He also struggled in France finishing at the rim. And of course, he's struggling even more now. And his 3-point shot was never,
Yeah.
So who else is playing pretty well? I saw a name in the chat. I want to look him up. Jared McCain is playing pretty good. When was he drafted?
Who's he?
A guy I'm not overly familiar with. I wonder if Jeff's keeping track of the score, hoping that Keldon would have drive and a miss in the paint.
Ugh.
Jeez. I hear a whistle.
Yeah, that was a foul on Trey.
So probably 2 more free throws coming up. There's Jared McCain. 6'2", 195-pound shooting guard and point guard. He is playing for the 76ers. He's played 12 games, shooting 47% from the field, 40% from 3. Hasn't missed a free throw, 100%.
Oh, look at that.
2 boards, 2 assists, 15 points a game. Yeah, he's taken 27 free throws. He hasn't missed one.
First one's good.
Jared McCain is playing very well. I don't know when he was drafted, but he's...
Yeah, what? It's not a name I'm familiar with.
Well, the Sixers were... I think they were a playoff team last year. You know what? I think I have heard the name, but I don't know a lot about... I clearly don't know a lot about him. I don't even recognize the Spurs length. TSR, did I miss something, or did you guys get bit by the injury bug hard? So Beantown
yeah, we did.
Tonight
they're both good. Both of those free throws were good.
Victor Wembanyama's out. Jeremy Sohan broke his thumb and needed surgery. He's out.
Devin Vassell's sitting.
Devin Vassell's sitting. So we're missing 3 starters. So we're going deep
and the
into our
head
bench.
coach.
And the head coach. Kellen misses in the paint. Oh, guys. He was from Duke. That's why you don't know him.
Yeah, I hate Duke.
Yeah. I mean, she's a UConn fan. She's got to hate Duke.
Especially hate Duke after the
Cooper flag. What if flag comes to the Spurs somehow?
Then he's going to have to earn my trust and respect,
Okay.
and it won't be easy.
Gianni Ayers, thank you for stopping in. Our top 3 bananas are out, Steven. Hot take, Sohan will be a perennial all-star. I hope so. Jones, Kelman, Collins, and Wellesley, all terrible. Michael...
Sohan was playing great before he got injured this year. It was really showing a lot of improvement.
He made KSH sad. KSH sad.
Why? Does he like Duke?
Yeah, he's got I love Duke, and he's got a sad face. Hello, Bronson.
You know, not everybody can be right all the time.
Whoa. Bobby.
What did Bobby say?
What's Pop out? Is he okay? Bobby had a mild stroke.
Bobby, he had a stroke.
Mild stroke. Pop is out indefinitely. He had a mild stroke, dude.
But apparently he's doing well.
He's doing well. Did Daniel Jones go to Duke? Oh, I hate Duke. I forgot about that. I'd rather forget about the Daniel Jones era. Now, Mitch has been fine, Keith. He actually has been.
Yeah. I don't think he's doing a bad job.
Zebo in the Spurs? No? I don't believe so. Which Zebo are we talking about? I'll make sure we're talking about the same player.
Oh. Well, then, that was a message.
Daniel Gafford just postered Zach Collins. What a huge one-handed dunk on him. Wow. That was a legit poster. Calvin drives, misses a layup. I can't believe that poster. That was...
The Mavs announcers called it a tower of power.
Yeah, Bobby didn't know that. The Diet's going to give it to you? Oh, Zach Randolph. No, he's not in the Spurs. The in-your-face Collins for sure. I mean, that's going to be a top 10 highlight.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Zebo, Zach Edey. So wait a minute. He's not. We don't have him either. David Tyree or Calvin Johnson? Collins in the paint, little jumper. So, David, better career by far, not even close, is Megatron Calvin Johnson. However, who has the biggest moment in NFL
for Dallas.
history? That is clearly David Tyree with the helmet catch in the Super Bowl. As good as Calvin Johnson was, never had any playoff success. Granted, the Lions sucked around him. He actually was part of that 0-16 team, wasn't he? Incredible talent, fun to watch, just always on bad teams. Zach gets to the Kellen, and that's a turnover. Nope, ball's going to go out of bounds, stay with the Spurs. We are making Gafford look an all-star.
Yeah, we are.
Josh, I agree. Jerry Rice is the greatest wide receiver of all time. Bobby's a Patriots fan. Tyree, but I might be a little biased. CP3 to Zach Collins, and it's a turnover. I don't know what they're trying to do there.
Yeah.
And a foul. We're going to have 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah.
Tyree has free meals in New York for life. Facts. I gotta go to Twitter real quick, or at whatever. I'm gonna always call it Twitter.
Yeah.
We got to 200 likes. Thank you guys.
Aw, thanks, guys.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get much more than that with the Spurs getting blown out, but I thank you guys.
Yeah, it's quite the score.
I didn't get a message from anybody. Somebody said they messaged me on the Twitters. I didn't get anything. Is it blocked? Nope, nothing. All I said was Brian that's sending a message to me. But just because we got to 200 doesn't mean stop hitting the thumbs up. We'll take all we can get. First free throw is good.
Second one also good.
Jerry Rice was next level. Give me my super back, TSR. You running our perfect season hurt my soul. Carlos Delfino, I don't. Mario Manningham or David Manningham had a great catch on the sidelight, Joshua, in Super Bowl 46, but the David Tyree helmet catch is still...
Just want this quarter to be over.
I just want this game to be over at this point.
This quarter's awful.
CP3 at the buzzer.
No good.
What did we get outscored by there in this quarter?
A lot.
38-18.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That was a third quarter collapse.
That was definitely a third quarter meltdown.
That was no bueno.
Oof.
They're showing the poster dunk again.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you're going to see that a lot.
You're going to see that a lot. That was a great dunk.
If you're not watching it right now, you're going to see it in the highlights later tonight or tomorrow.
Absolutely. It was definitely a highlights moment.
Now, I know we're out Wemby, but this game tonight feels like last season, doesn't it?
Yes.
Where we get our butts. We're competitive in the first half, and then the third quarter collapse, and now we're down by
melts down.
Williams says, Pats fan here too. Most miserable loss ever. Thought that game opened my eyes to not ever be emotionally invested in a sporting event ever again. Yeah, that was, as a Giants fan, that's the greatest moment in Eli Manning's career. Sure, it was you can say it's a lucky catch, but the fact that he probably should have been sacked on that play and somehow didn't, it's an amazing play. Why can't Brian Ray find shooters? Wow, I don't know.
Good question.
That was Plaxico Burress, Joshua. Victor is out, Tony. Out probably
just tonight. Probably just tonight.
Knee contusion. We're off tomorrow. We're off Monday. I keep saying we. The Spurs are off Sunday and Monday. He should be back hopefully Tuesday. Jeremy Lin's on the Rockets? Is he still in the NBA? Okay, Brian.
Okay.
The helmet catch will go on as a legendary playing Super Bowl history for years to come. Rodney was draped all over him. He was. That whole play with Eli in the grass. Not in the grass enough for them to call it, but just looks like he's going to get sacked. And Michael Strand said on the DVD commentary, Eli falls over his own feet in practice. I don't know how he didn't go down on this play. And then he heaves up a prayer. And then David Tyree with the defender all over him. Not pass interference. It was clean defense, but a defender all over him. And then catches the ball. And the defender is literally yanking his arm to pull the ball out. And he holds onto it against his helmet. That'll probably, in my lifetime, never be topped as a Giant moment. That'll easily be the biggest Giant moment in history. And beating the 18-0 Patriots, which nobody thought were going to do that. The Giants thought they could, which is why they played their starters in week 17, game 16, the meaningless game for the Giants, which made the Giants angry. For those who don't know, while we're still waiting for the game to come back, a lot of sports analysis were saying the Giants should rest their players. They have nothing to play for, which they didn't. The Patriots technically didn't have anything to play for either. They were 15-0. They had home court or home field locked up, had nothing to play for. But nobody was saying the Patriots shouldn't play their guys. It was all the Giants shouldn't play their guys. They should rest their guys, and that made Michael Strahan angry. There was a speech that you can see in random Giants videos before that game where he's firing up the team saying, let's go. And the Giants almost beat him that night. And while they didn't, that gave them the confidence that they can compete with that team. And they eventually did beat them.
Mamu up for a shot, just got fouled.
I need Spurs to get it going so Clay can get to... Well, Yako, Clay's not going to play much if the score stays like this. Steven Z thing on $2 Super Chat says, let's go Spurs. Even with the Spurs down, staying positive. I like it. Here's a Go Spurs Go for you, my friend. Yep, no Devin, no Victor, no Sohan. R33, this is...
that would be 71-93 now, my dear.
Oh.
Both of those free throws were good.
As soon as I heard Wemby and Devin were out, I was like, this is going to be rough.
Yeah, we were not expecting much out of this game.
Being out 3 starters versus the team that was in the NBA Finals last season, odds are not in your favor. Doncic way on three-point land, guarded by Bassine, pulls up a long 3, no good. The long rebound's going to... I don't know who match player that was. I just threw it at Chris Paul, but he ended up catching it. Champagne's going to launch a three. Off the rim, off the top of the backboard,
and
out of bounds.
Stuck. It is stuck.
The ball is stuck between the backboard and the apparatus, way over the top of the hoop. Calvin, good evening, says, wishing you and the Spurs nothing but the best. Wemby is legit and will make a difference sooner than later. Stay blessed, brother. Yes, we're not gonna be bad forever. We already have more wins this year than we did
last year. Yeah.
When we get our what do we have? 4 wins? Gosh, I don't remember now. I'm drawing a blank. I think we have 4 wins. 5 wins?
5 wins.
Or 6 wins. 6 wins.
Maybe
6
wins. Yeah.
We didn't get to 6 wins until like what?
January.
Mid or late December, or was it January? Grimes flies in the paint, gets a layup and one.
Grimes, yeah.
I think this game is getting out of hand. It's already out of hand.
I mean, it's been out of hand.
Giants Cowboys Thanksgiving, and that's gonna be a crap fest. That's toilet bowl. Matt O.J. Anderson, nice. David Robinson,
and one is good.
David Robinson in his prime, William was amazing. And yes, we're starting to go a little off the cusp here because we're getting destroyed. Wattbag, yes, they are. Although, this is on the road, but it's in Dallas. They didn't have to go far. Cowboys and Thanksgiving is a tradition, but it's going to be a crap game. Absolutely terrible. Jason Kidd versus Steve Nash. Nash was the better shooter. Way better shooter. Jason Kidd, better rebounder, better defender. Passing, fairly, apples and apples on that one.
First one's good.
But Nash was a bazillion times more efficient shooter than Kidd ever was. You still thinking, yeah, Bobby, I'm going to stick with 35. We're not healthy.
If we can stay healthy.
We're not healthy.
All right, Wesley makes both his free throws.
It's hard to gauge this team when they've been injured all year.
Barry's asleep right by my feet.
There he is. Are you looking at the camera? Nope, he's out.
No, he's out. In the meantime, he missed a 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, we're down 26.
Mamu's shooting.
No good.
No good.
Between the tryptophans in Turkey, the Cowboys and Giants, I'll be out cold before halftime. We just made a defensive play somewhere.
Headed back down the court.
Go, Bear, go. Doge, go. Mamu's open for 3. He doesn't take it. Spins around and passes it over to CP. Why is CP3 still in there at this point?
Somebody's got to be.
He gets in the paint and gets a layup. I think the dog nibbled on some of those pneumonia meds. You should give away the dog?
No.
General Chicken, these games are extremely hard to watch. Yeah, you heard give them away.
Bubba, I would never let anybody else have you.
Missed 3, it goes out of bounds at Spurs ball. Can we make the epic comeback now?
I mean, that would be amazing. Bear has a bed.
Joshua, yes, I am. As soon as this game is over, or if it's a blowout, I'm going to leave with 5 minutes left. I'm heading to Hooters to watch UFC.
Yeah, Bear's bed is in the bedroom. He just decided to come out and join us for a while.
Yeah, lately he's been laying on his bed in the games because, well, I stream away when I'm streaming because I can't. And now he's
Kasu, his alleys are just fine. These guys are not finishing their oops.
An alley-oop to Bassi, and he blows the dunk.
That's the second time the alley has been good with no oop.
Lance, Blue Panda never contacted me. I'm never betting on sports again. Never bet on sports the first time. Don't get hooked on it, guys. It can be bad. Somebody in there said they lost a paycheck on gambling. I'm gonna say, do not gamble. Do not. I'm gonna say don't. There's my PSA. Don't do it. Not worth it. We got a Malachi Branham sighting.
Lucas Fowl.
Buy dog a Victor jersey. Bear needs a Spurs jersey. Everybody's saying Bear needs a Spurs jersey.
Do they make them for dogs?
Drake lost $350,000 on the Mike Tyson fight. Wow.
They don't, because I remember I was gonna get him a jersey and surprise you with it.
Oh,
remember we talked about that?
Lance, it's looking that way. I'm gonna. Yeah, it might be. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I don't want to pull the trigger too fast on that, but he's not in here tonight. We're missing Devin, Jeremy, and Wemby. Yes, Chicken Noodle.
Yeah.
The guy that Blue Panda won last night, as soon as he won, he disappeared a minute after the chat and has never reached out to us. I don't know why he wouldn't want the Wemby pop. There's no strings attached. I'm literally giving away things for free. I need a mailing address, either via Twitter or email. But I'm doing it because you guys have been very gracious with supporting the channel the past 5 years, the thumbs up, the comments, the watching the news videos, etc. I'm like, you know what? I want to start giving back. And I mean, I don't know. Castle, is that a 3?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll take it.
Bargathon, it did seem like he was saying he didn't want it. That was weird.
Maybe he was a Lakers fan. It wasn't a name I knew.
And a drive and a huge dunk by Jaden Hardy. Then why answer the trivia?
I don't know.
If you don't want the item, why put an answer in? Foul on Manu. Yakamitsu, I know you're at that parlay on Clay, but I don't think you're going to see him with the game being this much of a blowout. I got to check the Twitters.
Check the Twitters. I'm going to watch the dog.
The dog is standing up.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, look what's on the front page. All rise in the presence of Lord Helmet. Spaceballs 2, 5 carries that must return. There's not going to be a Spaceballs 2.
Yeah, there is actually.
Oh, that's not good.
They're in the... Yeah, they've been writing it.
Too many years.
I agree.
Mama's at the line.
I agree. Let it live in its perfection.
There's a request. All right, there it is from Brian.
Ah, okay.
We'll accept the message. Oh my gosh, she looks tiny next to Taylor Ronson.
Wow.
Is that your wife in the picture with him? She's so little next to him. I'm guessing that's many years ago because David looks younger too. Wow.
Hi, Bubba.
This game is awful. I'm sorry.
Look at the look on Wemby's face. He is not having a good time.
The team's down by 21. I'm not having a good time. Spurs fans should not be enjoying this game. I'm enjoying hanging out with you in the chat, but as far as watching the game,
it's not a good game.
And that's all Wemby's doing is watching the game. Good night, Chicken Noodle.
Good night.
Yeah, Mavs got 100 already. There already was a History of the World Part 2. It was a series, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, and it was awful.
Mamu shoots, misses, ball's going to go out of bounds. Miss TSR, how much taller is Rich than Wemby? Not.
No. Rich is 6'4".
Yeah, Joshua, I'm sorry. I'm enjoying the chat. Don't take that out of context. I'm not enjoying what's happening in front of you with the Spurs.
You don't like blowouts no matter which direction it
don't.
goes. It's just not fun to watch.
It's not. But watching your team getting blown out,
good basketball.
Yeah, we're not playing good basketball tonight. Brandon in the paint, high layup is
not good. It's okay, Mr. Bear. I know, Bubba.
Greg said, of course, it's a horrible game since I can watch it.
Oh, Greg.
That's a miss. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Spurs ball.
Puppy. Oh, Bubba.
This is a Cooper flag game. Good night, Wayne Juvie. King Leonidas, Miss CSR, Queen Gorgo? Was that her name? I don't know if he was going for Grogu or that was the name in 300. I don't remember.
Maybe.
Amazon, Chewy, and Target have Spurs dog jerseys. But probably not around us. I suppose you could order them online.
Probably.
Bear's really trying to get to me, isn't he?
Yeah, Bear really wants to be with you.
I'm watching the game. My fiance's watching a live stream of the Taylor Swift concert and absolutely nuts singing along. Oh, God. She's singing along?
I sing along.
Oh, the Bo Nickel fight. Joshua, yeah. I'm about 13 minutes away from Hootie's.
David, he got your... Wait, is David the guy who got the second?
No. It was somebody else. It was David Elrod.
Oh, okay.
He already messaged me on the Twitter.
Yeah. I was going to say, whoever it was that got second already got in touch with you.
Oh, Carlos is going to be so... But that's why he was third. Michael, we met on Hinge, a dating app.
Yeah.
And guess what she kept doing? Every time she saw my profile come up, she would just shut the app off.
Well, for some reason, didn't want to say no.
You didn't want to say yes either.
I really think I just had so many other conversations going. I didn't
Yes,
want to...
Bobby, I am watching the fights tonight. We're enjoying the community, not this game. Thank you both for the time on this Saturday. Thank you, Medicare.
I agree. You guys are absolutely wonderful to spend the evening with.
Chandler Oliveira is going to be fire, too. Spurs will finish 11th. Maybe around there. I know, Josh, I used Plenty of Fish a little bit. I think I had dates with 2 different girls off there, and that was about it. That site never worked for me. The most success I had, the most dates I've ever had is through Match.com by far.
Yes, but the most success you've had is on Hinge.
Or the worst success.
Hey,
Rich was her 10th. Right, Lance? I was not her guy. While we're here in the timeout, I'm telling the story. I'm telling it. Whatever. So she was talking to me and some other dude around the same time, and I was her second pick between this guy.
I was a little more interested in the other guy.
She was a little more interested. Probably made more money, better looking, whatever.
Stop.
Something. There was clearly something.
There was something, yes.
Yeah, so he was either more attractive or made, presented more money or traveled more, something attractive to him. So they exchanged numbers, and the first day he's texting with her, he decides to send a picture of his...
No, we've been texting back and forth for a while.
Oh, you had?
Yeah. Because we were making plans. I was in Indianapolis, and I was making plans to get together with both of you when I got back, and he sent me a dick pic, and that was it.
That was it. My camera's a little crooked.
That's because Bear knocked into the table.
Bear did knock into the table. Rich is famous. I don't have a dog, David. That's not my dog. That's her dog.
My dog.
Single woman. She's got a dog. Hey, if you're single guys, if you're trying to date, be prepared. If it's a single woman and doesn't have kids, 99% chance she has a pet, a dog or cat. So if you don't like dogs, you're eliminating it. Because I'm just saying, because a friend of mine is trying to date or meet somebody, and
he wants no kids, no pets. That's a tall order.
Well, not no kids, no dogs. And if...
No, but you said he didn't want to date girls with...
The one he just dated had to.
Yeah, and he didn't like that.
Well, because he didn't.
And he said that was out of...
Match.com, all right.
Yeah.
Wow, bad decision on suitor number 2. Oh, David said, but who's best friend? Yeah, he does like me a lot.
Yeah. Bear's best friend is definitely Rich.
Big Daddy said you should ask her to marry you on Tuesday. What? What's Tuesday?
Bear on Tuesday.
Bear's really trying to get... He's going to hit the table.
Oh, he's... No.
You're going to have to stop that.
Bubba.
Spurs ball.
He might need to go UTSIDE.
Oh, you can take him out if you need to.
I could. Oh, his paw's under the table. Hold on.
Spurs bucket.
Bubba,
by
can
Zach
you just
Collins.
wait a couple minutes?
Some people collected D-pics for future use to send to guys who send unsolicited D-pics. Met your wife at Subway. Nice. Shot my shot and won. 13 years together.
Aww.
She was 20. She was 19. You were 23. Okay. Big Daddy Magic. Thanks. I try. We try. Send him one back. Oh, send him a D-pic. Well, it's not going to send him one now. I mean, do girls do that? Do they send the JJ pics?
So I actually know somebody who would keep the dick pics that she got.
Can we censor that a little bit?
She would keep the pictures, and when somebody sent her one, she would send him a picture of somebody else's junk. I also have a friend who was very, very good at internet research who would send it to their mother.
Don't send that person a pee-pic.
Bubba.
He is really trying to get to me.
I will take you out in a few minutes, but I need you to just hang in there a couple more minutes, okay? And I need you to bother me, not Rich.
Yeah. So we'll wait and see what happens, but I might call this game around the 4-minute mark. There is a U.S.C. tonight, and I mean, I don't think we're going to come back, if we're being honest. Not without, especially with all the guys we're missing, but I always stick around to at least the 5-minute mark. Careful what you have visible on your Facebook. Exactly.
Yeah.
How many pics do I have? None. Never send anything without asking first. Exactly, Joshua.
True story right there. Good boy, Bear.
We have a City Sissoko sighting. Zach Collins in the paint gets a layup. So now Zach is scoring when the game is pretty much out of reach. Good job, Zach. Way to step up.
I wouldn't mind if they could tighten it up, though.
Blocked by Zach Collins. Why is he playing his best basketball now? Oh, it's because the Mavericks have other second and third unit guys in. No, there you go. Zach Collins owns these G League guys. Mama with 3, no good.
Night, Bobby.
Michael, the whole starting lineup is pretty much benched. Good night, Bobby. You're going to the Pats game? Nice. Yeah, I mean, they've I mean, Spurs are pretty much waving the white flag. Charles Bassey's back in. I mean, we had, yeah. Good morning, Jordan
Good
Chong.
morning.
You're about to ask the same thing about Zach? Yeah. Does Collins have 18?
That doesn't sound like that can possibly be right.
Well, I mean, the offense is struggling tonight, so somebody's scoring some of these 86 points. Well, Collins is out now, so I can't see his scoring. Man, that third quarter, 38.
That third quarter was awful. That was painful to watch.
Not my favorite.
No.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna call this shortly, as I see you guys are calling it a night too, which I don't blame you. I'm not. I don't drink.
He doesn't drink,
I'm definitely not gonna drink and drive. No chance. So I can get there for right around 11.
That's awesome.
All right.
I will be fast asleep.
Not fair to take you for a long, long walk.
He won't. He'll need to go pretty quickly.
Gual, I'm going to that fight shortly. Not literally going, but I'm going to go watch it with a buddy of mine. My only concern is if the Hooters parking lot is massively packed, if I have trouble getting parking. I'll have a seat waiting for me. Wesley turns the ball over. Nice. No, there is another big to contend. I mean, Bassey's an okay shot blocker, but offensively, he's severely lacking. This is just ugly basketball now by both teams.
Yeah.
This is the backups for both.
This is...
Where's Riley Minix? Where's my son at?
He playing in the G League?
He's in the G League.
Yeah.
2 issues on the game. Spurs got Irma a lot, offensive and defensive, and bad rim defense. Get red him.
Yeah.
And we made Gafford look fantastic. Joshua, I'm not a vegan. I'm a pescatarian, which does open a lot more of the menu up over a vegan, significantly more. So got the line for 2 misses the first one. I usually get
mozzarella sticks, French fries, and soda.
The bartender's name? No idea, David. I don't sit at the bar. We sit.
They have a table, yeah.
We have a spot we're normally in. An area.
It's right under one of the fans.
He missed them both.
So cold. Oh my goodness. They have the coldest table.
City missed them both. What a horrible game for this. Well, I mean, we were down 3 starters. This was expected.
Honestly, I'm surprised they hung in there for the first half as well as they did.
I mean, can you imagine the Mavs being without Doncic, Thompson, and Irving? There would be a pesky turn. Yes, I'm pesky.
I did bring a hoodie last time, and I needed like a sweater, a hoodie, and like snow pants.
I wonder if temperatures are right now. What am I going to need for the game? Or
for the fight?
Fights. Brandon pull up J, air ball. It is 46. Maybe let's go with my Spurs hoodie.
Oh, there you go.
3 down the other end's no good.
Nobody's making anything at this point.
No, look, the players that are on the court over here, and it's all backups. RTX Nikki. Morgathon both, really. Mamu flies in the paint, gets the layup. Can the Spurs make a comeback?
I'd just like to see them tighten it up to 10.
I can't believe I'm still calling this.
I can't believe you are either. I
One
thought
of their
we'd be
paint's
gone
good.
by now.
Clean the bench out. We have some terrible 3 a.m. for J. Money's in Portugal.
Oh, I love Portugal.
That's a 3-point miss. I think I'll call it around the 2-minute mark.
Okay.
See if anything interesting happens. Jonathan, why the hate towards Wemby? He's not playing tonight. I want an A+ minute by the end of tomorrow. On what, David? Did Keldon Johnson forget how to play basketball? Yes.
Well.
Blake Wesley for 3? Nope. A lot of our guys, when they shoot threes, Blake for another 3. It might as well just be a turnover.
At least we're getting the ball back after.
Brandon, a runner in the paint, no good. Oh, for ad revenue. So, yes, today's video was under 8 minutes. I don't care. Whatever the length of the video needs to be to get my point across and talk to you guys, that's what it's going to be. I'm not going to force a plus 10-minute video. We have a timeout. With that, my friends, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go watch the UFC. If you could hit the thumbs up on the way out, I'd greatly appreciate it. This game is clearly over. I usually don't like calling games early, but I have plans tonight, and the game's over. It's an 18-point game with 2 minutes left. We are finished. So thank you guys for being here on behalf of the whole gang, because I got to get going. What you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go. Yeah, there's no point.